between the circles as she sets up the offense. Just under 7.5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Still looking for her first points of this ball game between the Smith Center Lady Red and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Freeling has it. Right elbow drives the paint, and she's going to head to the free throw line. That's the first team foul on the Lady Panthers. And see who they call this one on. It's going to be on Ashley Babcock, her first.
Ashley Babcock and Erica Hoover both standing there on the low block as Freeling tried to split between them both. Both standing straight up and down, but Freeling doing the right thing and just making sure one of them hit her on the arm.
Freeling hits the first free throw, so that's the first point of the ball game. The Lady Red now lead the Lady Panthers 1-0. As Freeling getting set for a second free throw now. It's on its way. No good. Rebounded by Wells. Wells brings it back left to right on your radio dial for the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Ahead to Soliday. She looks inside for Beach, and it's tipped out of bounds, but it will remain Lady Panther basketball.
Soliday with that quick look into Beach as Beach was cutting down the lane there. Good look by Soliday as Beach was open, but only for a split second as there's two Ladies Red defenders jumped in front of her at the last second there.
Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Soliday. Tipped out by Shoemaker fighting for the ball. Soliday has it. Tips it out to Wells. Wells' shot is up. No good. Rebound fought for. Still fighting for it. Hoover has it. That's Erica Hoover. Now to Kylie Soliday. Top of the key for three. No good. Off the back of the iron. And we're going to have a foul called. This one's going to be the second on the Lady Panthers and the first on Erica Hoover.
Good job there by the Lady Panthers getting those offensive rebounds, getting second chance opportunities as some of those passes trying to come out from underneath the basket were tough as one of them, they're on the ground, they're trying to pass over top of everybody.
So it's Lady Red basketball with 6:45 left to go in the first quarter. 1-0 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Freeling has it in the left corner. She drives into the paint, kicks it out to Casey Timmons. Casey dribbles down to the left baseline, back out to Hutchinson left wing. Hutchinson drives into the paint, pump fakes, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound tracked down by Babcock. Babcock looks to outlet. Now lets everybody clear out and finds Wells. Wells back left to right on your radio dial for the Lady Panthers. Picks it up top of the key. Now to Babcock at the free throw line. Back out to Wells between the circles. They kick it down to Beach in the right corner. She dribbles up to the right wing. Going to dribble all the way back out between the circles and set up the offense. Dribbles over to the left wing. Asking for a screen. Drives inside. Beach off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Casey Timmons. Casey outlets to Freeling. Freeling. Now to Holly Timmons, back to Shoemaker between the circles. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 1-0 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers as Hutchinson has it right wing. Out front to Casey Timmons, free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound fought for, and this will be the first team foul on the Lady Red. And it will be the first on Bree Freeling.
The Lady Panthers doing a good job here cleaning up the boards there as, well, they've only let the Lady Red get one rebound so far here in this game.
Full court pressure by the Lady Red as the Lady Panthers look to inbound. Erica Hoover looking. Ball gets tipped right in the hands of Alexi Beach. Beach quickly up the right side of the court, down to the right wing, picks up her dribble. Inside for Erica Hoover, one dribble. In the paint, kicks it back out to Beach. Right wing, long two, no good. Rebound, fought for, and Casey Timmons comes down with it. She hands it off to Shoemaker. Shoemaker back right to left on your radio dial. Now between the circles with 5:25 left to go in the first quarter. 1-0 is the score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Casey Timmons has a free throw line jumper over Babcock. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Freeling comes down with it. She's triple teamed on the baseline, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Red.
Good job getting the rebound, but unfortunately for Lady Panthers defense, quickly triple teaming her, and unfortunately able to not kind of mess her up there a little bit and make the ball go out of bounds off of her.
Babcock has it now to Beach. Beach brings it across the timeline with 5:08 left to go in the first quarter. Kylie Soliday skip pass to Wells, left wing. Wells back to Beach between the circles. She's going to set up the offense. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 1-0 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Ball gets tipped in the hands of Beach. Now to Wells. Top of the key, wide open for three. Buries it.
Wells left all alone at the top of the key. Wrong person to leave alone, and she's a fairly decent three-point shooter. Last Friday night, she's able to step out a little bit away from the free throw line and able to knock him down.
That puts the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers up by 2. 3-1 is our score. As again, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead as Grayson Hutchinson ties things back up. Nice look to find Hutchinson cutting towards the basket.
Great look, tough pass as Hutchinson was in good coverage.
Hutchinson tips the ball out of Hoover's hands right into the hands of Jordan Shoemaker across the timeline. The Shoemaker going to set up the offense. 4:15 left to go in the first quarter, and we're all tied at 3 apiece here between the Smith Center Lady Red and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Hutchinson has it out front now. She looks inside, finds Holly Timmons right block, blocked by Hoover into the hands of Kylie Soliday. Soliday brings it back up for the Lady Panthers. She brings it across the timeline with 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Hoover drives in, stops and pops in the paint. Good.
Right idea there by Hoover on stopping on that one as she had the Lady Red defense kind of stalled out there. As soon as she hit the ground, was able to get right back up there and get the 2 points.
5-3 is our score. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers now lead the Smith Center Lady Red by that 2-point margin. Holly Timmons drives in, and Erica Hoover going to get called for the foul. Her second personal, third Lady Panther team foul, and it'll send Holly Timmons to the free throw line. A 67% free throw shooter on the year.
Nice drive by Holly Timmons there, getting into the lane, causing the foul there by Erica Hoover as she got there. Just a little overhead little hook shot, drawing the foul to make her get to the line.
As Holly Timmons misses that one, as Logan Soliday and Jenna Hoover come into the ball game. Alexi Beach and Erica Hoover both take a seat. As Timmons getting set for her second one. Holly's second free throw's on its way and good. Her first point to the ball game, and it makes it a 1-point game. 5-4 is our score. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Smith Center Lady Red by that 1-point margin. Jump ball called as Freeling tipped that one. And then Wells and Freeling getting tied up there. Jump ball, and it is Lady Panther basketball still.
Good call there by the ref on calling that jump ball as Freeling tipped down away. Both Wells and Freeling both grabbed a hold of that at the same time, but they started walking down towards out of bounds line. So good call there by the ref on calling a jump ball instead of travel.
Freeling takes a seat, and Kendra Maydew comes in the ball game now for the Lady Red. Logan Soliday looking, and going to have a timeout called as that 5 seconds was getting pretty close, and Coach Miller wanted to make sure that it didn't happen. So, timeout by the Lady Panthers. We'll take one with them as you're listening to Mid-Continent League Basketball here on KQMA and online at KKNKQMA.com. And welcome back to Smith Center. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson as the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Smith Center Lady Red 5-4 with just under 3.5 minutes left to go. Babcock right block off the glass and good. Great look to find Babcock in position on the right block.
Good ball move by the Lady Panthers to get that good look as they passed it around a couple times, passed to the backside of the lane, then passed it back across where Babcock had good position. She just had to turn around and go over the top of her defender to get the 2 points.
7-4 the score. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers now lead by 3. Maydew right block up and good. So Kendra Maydew into the ball game, and she gets her first 2 points, and it makes it a 1-point game once again, 7-6 as Jenna Hoover drives in. Right block blocked by Hutchinson. She leads the break now for the Lady Red. Grayson Hutchinson all the way down to the right block, across the paint pass to Maydew, tipped out of bounds by Wells, and it will remain Lady Red basketball as Freeling comes back in, and Shoemaker going to take a seat. 2:51 left to go in the first quarter. 7-6 is our score. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Smith Center Lady Red by that 1-point margin as Hutchinson looks to inbound, finds Casey Timmons left block over Babcock. Good.
Tough shot there by Casey Timmons. Babcock good position there on defense. Timmons is able to knock it down over top.
Logan Soliday has the basketball for the Lady Panthers as she's across the timeline, up the right base or up the right sideline. Now out front to Kylie Soliday between the circles, fakes left, goes right, finds Logan Soliday in the right corner. Soliday has it, skip pass to Wells. Wells back to Kylie Soliday. Kylie on the dribble, 2:25 left to go in the first quarter. 8-7 is the score as Kylie Soliday puts up the left wing three, no good. Rebound, fought for, jump ball called. It will be Lady Red basketball. Again, the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers by 1, 8-7, with 2:18 left to go in the first quarter.
Both teams doing a fairly decent job getting to those rebounds and getting a lot of jump balls off of them, so both teams hustling to get there.
Holly Timmons has it now for the Lady Red between the circles. She's top of the key now to Hutchinson, left wing. Hutchinson dribbles over to the top of the key. Backdoor pass for Freeling. In the paint, shot no good, off the rim. Gets her own rebound, put back, good. That puts the Lady Red up by 3, 10-7. Now with 1:50 left to go in the first quarter, as Logan Soliday has the basketball. Now to Kylie between the circles. Kylie Soliday back to Wells, right wing. Wells back to Kylie Soliday between the circles. She dribbles over to the right wing with 1:40 left to go. Wells right corner, back to Soliday, right wing. She dribbles back out top of the key now. Finds Logan Soliday at the right wing. She looks inside, can't get it to Babcock, back to Soliday. Now to Wells in the left corner. Back to Kylie Soliday, left wing. She dribbles back out between the circles. Inside the paint for Hoover, no good. Rebound, fought for. Casey Timmons comes up with it, and a foul's going to be called. As this one is going to be on Wells. Her first personal foul, fourth Lady Panther team foul.
Lady Panthers being very patient with that ball, moving all around the court, trying to find something, a good look underneath the basket, it looks like, as they keep on looking to the middle there. So they're doing a good job of being patient with it.
1:15 left to go in the first quarter. 10-7 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. And then we have a foul called here. This one's on Freeling. Her second personal, second Lady Red team foul.
Freeling getting called for that illegal block there. As she's trying to set a screen, just kept moving with it, trying to make sure that screen got pushed out there and held a little bit longer, and the ref right there on top of it.
So Freeling comes out, Shoemaker comes back in. Looks like Ashlyn Kennedy into the ball game for the Lady Panthers, along with Alexi Beach coming back in. Again, full court pressure by the Lady Red as Beach has it. Working against the full court pressure by the Lady Red. Breaks the press across the timeline with 1:03 left to go in the first quarter. It's a three-point game as Kylie Soliday kicks it out to Kennedy. Left wing for three. No good. Rebounded by Hutchinson. Hutchinson brings it back right to left on your radio dial for the Lady Red across the timeline. 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Shoemaker sees an opening. Drives in off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Kennedy. Kennedy looks to outlet. Does so to Kylie Soliday. Kylie brings it up across the timeline with 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Down to Beach in the right corner. She's going to drive in and gets tripped up. This will be the third team foul on the Lady Red. And this one's going to be on Kendra Maydew. Her first personal foul. 35 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Three-point ball game. It's 10-7. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Beach has a right wing for three. No good. Off the iron. Fighting for the rebound. And a foul is going to be called. This will be the fifth team foul on the Lady Panthers. And it's going to be the first on Kylie Soliday.
On that three-point inbounds play there by Beach. Lady Red, well, Beach floated up to the top and all of a sudden just cut back on him. And she was wide open at the corner there, or at the wing, and got a nice entry pass. And unfortunately for her, just didn't get it to fall in.
Holly Timmons has it now to Shoemaker. They swing it around to Maydew, right wing. Back out front to Hutchinson. They swing it around to Shoemaker, left wing. Down to Holly Timmons in the left corner. Back to Shoemaker. Back out front to Casey Timmons, top of the key. To Maydew. To Holly Timmons on the left baseline. 6 seconds left. Maydew to Hutchinson. Now back to Shoemaker, right wing. Back to Hutchinson. Free throw line jumper. Rattles out. No good. And that's how the first quarter ends. 10-7. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. We'll take a timeout here. We'll come back for any second quarter action right after this as you listen to Mid-Continent League Basketball here on KQMA and online at KKNKQMA.com. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson as the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 10-7 after the first quarter. Robbie, how'd that first quarter look?
Well, for the Lady Red, they didn't shoot a three-pointer there, so they're 3 for 12 from the field, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 2 offensive, 4 defensive rebounds, and didn't have a turnover for the Lady Panthers. They're 1 for 5 from the three-point line, 3 for 13 from the field, didn't shoot a free throw, 2 offensive, 4 defensive rebounds, and 1 turnover there in that first quarter.
Well, for the most part, pretty good first quarter for both teams. I'm sure both coaches have a few things they'd like to see a little different here in the second quarter.
Oh, one thing I'm sure both of them would like to see is on the rebounds, someone actually grab a hold of it and not allow all the jump balls, as that first quarter was filled with jump balls coming off of the rebounds as the ball would come to the ground and both teams able to grab a hold of it.
Lady Panther basketball to start the second quarter as Beach has it in the right corner. Back out front to Logan Soliday. Back to Beach at the right wing. She's on the dribble, drives in, kicks out Kylie Soliday left corner. Puts it on the court, blocked by Holly Timmons in the hands of Casey. She looks outlet, does so to Holly. Holly brings it back up for the Lady Red. Across the timeline with 7.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Now to Hutchinson, down to Casey Timmons on the left baseline, out to Maydew, left corner, back to Casey Timmons on the baseline, and she's going to get called for the travel.
Right idea there by Casey Timmons, trying to dribble out from the baseline, just her feet shuffled just before that ball hit the ground. Otherwise, good idea trying to make sure she had a shot.
Kennedy inbounds to Beach. Beach quickly up the sideline, across the timeline, all the way into the paint. Kicks out, Kylie Soliday right wing, long two, no good, left it short. Babcock saves it in. Fighting for the basketball once again, and Kennedy comes away with the loose basketball for the Lady Panthers. She looks to pass it off, finds Kylie Soliday. Kylie back to Logan. Logan Soliday now all the way back out to the top of the key, going to reset the offense. 2-3 zone by the Lady Red as Lady Panthers find Alexi Beach in the right wing. She's on the dribble, inside for Babcock. Ball gets tipped around and stolen away by Hutchinson. Hutchinson brings it back up for the Lady Red to Maydew. Maydew left block off the glass, good.
Nice layup there by Maydew as Maydew coming down the lane, leading everybody, and just got a nice pass out in front.
That makes it 12-7. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers by 5. Fouls on Shoemaker. Her first personal, fourth Lady Red team foul as Colby comes in. And Natasha Colby comes in. Jordan Shoemaker takes a seat. 6:39 left to go in the first half. 12-7 is our score. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers trailing the Smith Center Lady Red here in Smith Center as Logan Soliday has it now to Beach. Beach drives in, leaves it off for Babcock. Left baseline shot too hard, no good. Rebound tracked down by Logan Soliday. Logan has it. Back to Kennedy in the right corner. She'll put up the three from there, no good. Rebound tracked down by Natasha Colby, and she's going to get called for the travel. So the ball goes back into the hands of the Lady Panthers.
Natasha Colby got a good rebound and, well, went to turn to take off down court, but as she went to turn, moved that pivot foot, and, well, easy travel there for the ref as he was standing right beside her.
Lady Panthers with the basketball. Wells has it right corner for three. No good. Rebounded by Holly Timmons this time. Holly brings it back up the court, right to left on your radio dial. Left elbow. Kicks out left corner to Hutchinson. No good for two. Rebounded by Logan Soliday for the Lady Panthers. Back to Beach as Alexi brings it quickly up the court for the Lady Panthers. Drives in. Stops and pops in the paint. Left it short. Tipped into the hands of Logan Soliday. No good. Rebounded by Beach. One dribble off the glass. Good. Her first 2 points of this ball game, and it makes it 12-9. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Maydew left corner for three. No good. Rebound tracked down by Kennedy. Out to Beach. Beach leads the break for the Lady Panthers. She's picked up quickly by Maydew. Beach all the way down to the top of the key. Kicks out to Wells right wing. Down to the baseline to Kennedy. One dribble back to Wells. Well, she tried to get it back to Wells. Tipped by Timmons in the hands of Hutchinson. Holly now has it back across the timeline for the Lady Red. Holly Timmons has it now to Maydew in the left corner. Back to Holly Timmons out front. They swing around to Hutchinson to Colby right wing. Colby looks inside. Now back to Casey Timmons. Around to Holly left wing for three. No good. Rebound fought for. Holly Timmons comes away with the loose ball. Blocked by Babcock on the shot attempt. Rebounded by Beach. Beach brings it up the court. Working against Natasha Colby across the timeline. Beach has it now with 4:45 left to go in the first half. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 12-9 as it is Phillipsburg Lady Panther basketball. Kennedy has it right corner for three. No good. Off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Maydew. Maydew quickly up the court. One-on-one with Wells. Right block off the glass. No good. Rebound fought for. Hutchinson saves it into Casey Timmons. Casey on the dribble. Puts it up in the paint off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it out to Colby. Colby right elbow shot is good.
Both teams struggling here a little bit for the field as, well, that's for each team. They've made one shot here in this second quarter.
Wells drives in. Right block off the glass. Too hard. No good. Rebounded by Natasha Colby. And a timeout called here as Coach Lynn wants to talk things over. 4:07 left to go in the first half. And the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 14-9. We'll take a timeout with them as you're listening to Macon League Basketball here on KQMA and online at KKNKQMA.com. And a welcome back here. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson. 4:07 left to go in the first half. 14-9 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Robbie, so far, back and forth first half. Right now is the biggest lead of the ball game.
It really is. Both teams struggling a little bit from the field there, like I said there in the game a few seconds ago. Both teams struggling from the field, but this is the biggest lead that any team has gotten here so far in this game.
Well, it looks like it's going to be Lady Panther basketball out of the timeout. Excuse me, Lady Red basketball. Ball's at the other end of the court. As Holly Timmons has it between the circles. Finds Natasha Colby down to Hutchinson on the baseline. Out to Casey Timmons at the right elbow. Swing pass to Maydew, left wing. Maydew looks inside for Casey Timmons. Can't get it to her. Hutchinson's free throw line jumper's good.
Good ball movement there by the Lady Red. Finding Hutchinson right in the middle of the lane. Good hustle there by Lexi Beach and Natasha Colby, both going for the ball. Unfortunately, well, looks like Beach getting called with a foul there as they're both on the ground kind of sliding for the ball. Evidently, the ref right there seen Beach kind of push off maybe a little bit.
So it's Lady Red basketball as they find Holly Timmons. Now to Maydew, left corner. She's going to drive baseline, picks up her dribble, back out to Hutchinson. Hutchinson on the dribble, picks it up, back to Holly Timmons, left wing, now to Maydew, left corner. They look inside for Casey Timmons, can't quite get it to her, back to Holly out front. Holly Timmons now gets a screen from Hutchinson, stops and pops left elbow, no good. Rebounded by Maydew, put back, no good, but she's headed to the free throw line. So that's the 7th team foul on the Lady Panthers.
Lady Red really have taken off here on that offensive board here in the second quarter. As they ended the first quarter with only 2, here in the second quarter, they have 4. So they're doing a good job here getting to those offensive rebounds and creating a second chance opportunity.
As Maydew hits that one, she now has 5 points. And extends the Lady Red lead as they now lead 17-9 with 3:17 left to go in this first half. Maydew's second one is good as well. So Kendra Maydew leads all scorers with 6 points right now as Beach picks up her dribble now to Erica Hoover, and Erica Hoover and Kylie Soliday both going for that basketball. Going to get called for the travel, and it will be Lady Red basketball.
Kylie Soliday and Erica Hoover just kind of colliding there at half court. Hoover was the one that caught the ball, but she tried to get rid of it as she fell to the ground, but unfortunately for her, got those feet moving a little faster than she could get rid of the ball.
As Casey Timmons has it now to Maydew, swings it around to Holly Timmons out front. Holly now around to Hutchinson, down to Colby, into the hands of Maydew on the baseline, back out front to Casey Timmons. They swing it around to Holly Timmons, left wing, long two, no good. Rebound tracked down by the Lady Red as Hutchinson comes up with it. Now to Holly Timmons out front, back to Hutchinson, left wing. Hutchinson down to Maydew in the left corner, inside for Casey Timmons. Ball gets tipped around. Casey has it now, tipped out, and they're going to say the Lady Red touched the last. So Lady Panther basketball, 2:38 left to go in this first half, and the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 18-9. As Logan Soliday comes back in, Wells takes a seat. Beach has it on the inbounds for the Lady Panthers. She brings it up across the timeline as Natasha Colby going to get called for the foul, her 5th team foul, and Natasha's first.
Natasha Colby just didn't get her feet quite moving there as she reached in for the ball. Otherwise, she probably would have been okay with that one, but staying back behind just a little bit, got a little bit of that body.
18-9 is the score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers as Kylie Soliday has it. Into the paint, kicks it out to Beach, left wing. She'll put up the three from there. Too hard, no good. Rebound fought for, and they're going to say the Lady Panthers touched the last. So it'll be Lady Red basketball with 2:14 left to go in this first half. And again, the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 18-9. Holly Timmons has it for the Lady Red. Kicks it down to Maydew in the left corner. Down to Natasha Colby inside for Casey Timmons off the backboard, and good.
Good look to get down into Casey Timmons as Casey Timmons rolled around her defender there in the middle of the lane and was able to get a nice bounce pass.
Beach picked up her dribble, and she's going to get called for the foul. Her 2nd personal foul, 8th Lady Panther team foul.
Holly Timmons doing a good job there, standing in Beach's face there, straight up and down, just making it hard for Beach to see around her. Beach got a little bit of her elbow in there and gave her a little shove trying to get some space, and the ref seen it and called her for it.
Lady Red on a 10-2 run here in the second quarter. As Holly Timmons put the long two, rattles out, no good, put back by Colby, and she's heading to the free throw line. So that's the 9th team foul on the Lady Panthers. And see who they call this one on. It's going to be on Kylie Soliday, her second. So Natasha Colby at the free throw line. First one's on its way, no good. It's her first free throw attempt of the year for Natasha Colby. Well, she was hurt a couple of those games.
Yeah, that is true. I forgot about that one. That was before Christmas break. But either way, that is normally she's a pretty good free throw shooter. So having only her first one here in this game, it kind of helps other teams out a little bit.
As she does hit the second one, so it extends the Lady Red lead, 21-9. As Logan Soliday has it now to Hoover. Wells has it now out front to Logan Soliday. Back around to Kylie Soliday at the right wing. They tip it to, they try to get it to Wells, and Colby comes away with the steal. Colby's fast break is good.
Good job there by Colby, able to track that one down in between two defenders as she was able to get that one and then go for the layup with them on either side of her.
23-9 is now the score as the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Wells for three, no good. Left that one short, rebounded by Casey Timmons. Casey now to Holly. Holly brings it quickly up the court for the Lady Red across the timeline. A minute left to go in this first half, and the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 23-9. Natasha Colby back out front to Hutchinson. Back to Colby, left wing underneath for Maydew. They find Casey Timmons off the glass, and no good. It rattles out. Rebound tracked down by Logan Soliday. Logan outlets to Kylie. Kylie Soliday ahead to Wells at the left wing. Back to Kylie Soliday. Swing pass around to Logan Soliday right side. She dribbles down to the right wing, looks inside for Babcock, tipped out by Maydew. It will remain Lady Panther basketball. 34 seconds left to go in the first half, and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers have the basketball as they trail the Smith Center Lady Red 23-9.
Right idea there by Logan as she's going for a bounce pass into the post. Just Maydew with some quick hands to tip that one out of there.
Well, skip pass to Kylie Soliday out front. Kylie on the dribble. Steps back, right corner, now to Hoover. And Maydew going to get called for the foul. Her second personal foul, 6th Lady Red team foul.
Maydew just trying to go over top there to get that one out of there. But unfortunately for the Lady Panthers, sitting right there strong.
So 24 seconds left to go in the first half. 23-9 is the score. As Logan Soliday inbounds to Kylie Soliday. Right wing for three. Buries it.
Lady Panthers putting up a lot of three-pointers. Finally able to get one to fall for them.
23-12. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. 10 seconds left to go in the first half. Maydew looks inside for Colby. Colby tracks it down, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Logan Soliday. Logan quickly up the court, 1 second left. Half-court buzzer beater is no good. And that's how the first half ends with the Smith Center Lady Red up 23-12. We'll take a timeout here. We'll come back, wrap up the first half for you right after this as you're listening to MCL Basketball here on KQMA and online at KKNKQMA.com. Well, welcome back at halftime. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 23-12. As we take a look at the scoring here, first for the Lady Panthers, 3 points for Kylie Soliday, 2 points for Alexi Beach, 2 points for Erica Hoover, 3 points for Kristen Wells, and 2 points for Ashley Babcock. For the Lady Red, it's 3 points for Bree Freeling, 5 points for Natasha Colby, 4 points for Grayson Hutchinson, 1 point for Holly Timmons, 6 points for Kendra Maydew, and 4 points for Casey Timmons. Robbie, how'd stats look?
For the Lady Red, they're 0 and 2 from the three-point line, 9 for 28 from the field, 5 for 8 from the free throw line, 8 offense rebounds, 10 defense rebounds, and only 1 turnover. For the Lady Panthers, they're 2 for 12 from the three-point line, 5 for 27 from the field. Didn't shoot a free throw there in that first half. 6 offensive, 9 defensive rebounds, and 5 turnovers in that first half.
Well, it's a tale of 2 quarters. The Lady Panthers came out with a great game plan, executed well in the first quarter. The Lady Red made the right adjustments in the second quarter.
They really did. The second quarter, the Lady Red done a great job getting in there, getting those offensive rebounds, and getting the points put back up on the boards. And that's where they got the lead from, is those second chance opportunity points. Lady Panthers hung with them in that first quarter, only allowing 2 offensive rebounds to 6 in that second quarter. So that's where that difference of the game came so far here in this game.
All right, we're going to take a timeout here. We'll come back, take a look around the area at some of the other games going on, and get Robbie's keys to victory. All that coming up for you right after this as you're listening to Mid-Continent League Basketball here on KQMA and online at kknkqma.com. Well, welcome back to Smith Center. Jess Ray alongside Robbie Gibson. As, well, it's time to take a look around the area at some of those other games going on tonight as well. Big night, Robbie, as Mid-Continent League brackets should be coming out tomorrow. So we'll see how the standings look after, what the brackets look like after tonight's ball games. Taking a look at some of those games in the Mid-Continent League. Norton is at Cambridge, Nebraska. TMP is at Trigo, and Stockton is at Victoria. And the Northern Plains League, well, they did have one game last night as Red Cloud, Nebraska, on the girls' side, defeated Rock Hills 47-19. The Rock Hills boys won 75-44, I believe, was that final score. Also tonight in the Northern Plains League, Wilson is at Chase, Thunder Ridge at Lakeside, Lincoln at Tesket, Natoma at Sylvan Lucas, Osborne at St. John's Boy Tipton, and Southern Cloud at Pike Valley. In the Western Kansas Liberty League, Decatur Community is at Northern Valley. Heartland Christian is at Palco. Rollins County is at Tri-Plains Brewster. Wheatland Grinnell at Dighton. Quinter at Western Plains. St. Francis at Weskin. Just one game in the Northwest Kansas League is, well, most of the Northwest Kansas League teams are playing teams in the Western Kansas Liberty League, but there is one game in the Northwest Kansas League. It's Wallace County at Greeley County. In the North Central Activities Association, it's Beloit at Chapman, Minneapolis at Clay Center, Republic County at Sacred Heart, and southeast of Saline at Russell. In the Western Athletic Conference, Liberos at Garden City, Great Bend is at Hayes, and the Great West Activities Conference, well, it's Goodland at Colby, Holcomb at Scott City, and Hugoton at Ulysses. In the Central Prairie League, Ellenwood is at St. John, Otis Bison at Kinsley, La Crosse at Maxville, Ness City at Spearville, and in some other games of interest, Lost Springs is at Little River, Bennington at Inman, Valley Heights at Hanover, El Saline at Mound Ridge, Wakefield at Solomon, and Meade is at Southwestern Heights. Rod, let's go ahead and get your keys to victory here for both teams.
Well, for the Lady Red, they got to get into the paint. They got to look for those closer shots. Their outside shot really isn't quite there, so they got to continue trying to get those closer shots, get some good shots underneath the basket. And then I think this is the biggest one for them. They got to continue getting the rebounds. They started getting all those offensive rebounds and got things going for them there and was able to expand their lead to what they got now. So Lady Red just got to keep looking for closer shots and continue getting those rebounds on offense and defense. For the Lady Panthers, they got to move in. Their three-point shot's not there tonight. They got to try to move into the basket, get some closer shots, get some layup opportunities underneath. And then the big one here, they got to force some fouls. They got to get themselves to the free throw line. They haven't shot a single free throw in this game, so they got to make sure that they're trying to get the Lady Red into some foul trouble and get to the free throw line to help themselves out, as they're normally a fairly decent free throw shooting team, and they're able to get some points, quick and easy points that way. And that's what I have for both teams here.
I even talked longer so you could take it the full time, and you just talk faster. You need to come up with something else.
Well, you know, I try to make you think a little bit here as well.
Why?
It's fun to make you think.
I think the whole entire game. I have to remember everybody's name.
Okay, you got me there. I got nothing. Normally tonight that's not too hard for you, though. You're normally pretty good with names, and tonight you know all of them.
Yeah, luckily. As it looks like it will be Lady Red basketball to start the second half, as it is Grayson Hutchinson, Jordan Shoemaker, Holly and Casey Timmons, and Bree Freeling for the Lady Red. For the Lady Panthers, it looks like it is, well, the starters out there for the Lady Panthers as well. Kylie Soliday, along with Erica Hoover, Ashley Babcock, Kristen Wells, and Alexi Beach. Lady Red basketball as they go left to right on your radio dial. Freeling drives the baseline, kicks it out to Timmons. Holly's shot is up and good.
Good job there by Freeling, taking it down the baseline, going up in the air, turning around and dropping it right back out to Holly Timmons as Freeling's player went into guard her.
As Holly Timmons gets the steal and gets fouled. This will be the first team foul on the Lady Panthers. And this one's going to be the third on Erica Hoover. So Lady Red basketball. 7:36 left to go in the third quarter. 25-12 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. They inbound to Shoemaker. Shoemaker drives inside. Was going to put the shot up, but thought that she had a player out in the left corner. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Lady Panther basketball.
I think Shoemaker was trying to look at the ref and say that got tipped out of my hands, which it might have, but from this angle, it's kind of hard to tell. But either way, it is the Lady Panthers' ball.
As the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers, 25-12. Jenna Hoover has it at the left block, turns around, and it's blocked out of bounds by Casey Timmons. So it will remain Lady Panther basketball. 7:21 left to go in the third quarter. And again, the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers, 25-12. As Wells inbounds to Beach. Beach back to Wells, right corner, puts up the three. No good, too hard, rebounded by Jenna Hoover. Hoover kicks it out to Kylie Soliday. She pump fakes, drives in, picks up her dribble out to Beach. Beach fakes right, goes left, puts a shot up in the paint. Good.
Nice job there by Beach, getting herself some room to get that shot off, and a good shot it was. 7
minutes left to go in the third quarter. 25-14 is our score. Holly Timmons left elbow shot, left it short, rebounded by Kylie Soliday. 25-14 the score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Beach has it now to Kylie Soliday between the circles. Back and tipped by Freeling, fighting for the basketball. And they're going to say Beach went out of bounds when she had possession. So it will be a Lady Red basketball with 6:43 left to go in the third quarter.
As I think Beach was the last one holding on to that ball, as Freeling kind of just grabbed hold, twisted with it a little bit, and let go. And Beach's foot landed on that out of bounds line as she went down.
25-14 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Holly Timmons in the paint, shot no good. Gets her on rebound, blocked by Jenna Hoover in the hands of Babcock. Babcock hands it off to Kylie Soliday. Soliday right to left on your radio dial for the Lady Panthers. Across the court pass to Beach. Beach has it out front. Free throw line jumper, good. That makes it 25-16. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers with 6:08 left to go in the third quarter. Shoemaker brings it left to right on your radio dial for the Lady Red. Out front to Hutchinson. Hutchinson down to the left corner to Timmons. Holly's left corner shot no good. Rebound fought for. Kylie Soliday comes away with it. Kylie pushes it up the court for the Lady Panthers. Just under 6 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Drives all the way inside. Left block off the glass. Good.
Nice take there by Kylie Soliday. Got a nice screen up at the top by Babcock to get it around that corner and all the way down into the low post for a nice layup.
25-18 the score now. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers with 5.5 minutes left to go in this third quarter. As Holly Timmons has it in the left corner, drives in, shot blocked again by Jenna Hoover into the hands of Babcock once again. Now to Kylie Soliday. Soliday quickly up the court, down to the left wing, now to Babcock. Babcock back to Soliday, left corner, drives in, left block off the glass, no good, and gets her own rebound and able to throw it off of Holly Timmons before she fell to the ground. So to remain Lady Panther basketball as Kendra Maydew comes into the ball game. As Soliday a little slow to get up. She did hit the court pretty hard there. Good to see her get back up though, Robbie.
It really is. Like you said, she hit the court hard. I'm guessing she's going to come out, take a little breather here. Good hustle there by her on getting underneath the basket 2 different times and almost getting 4 points for the Lady Panthers.
As Wells looks to inbound. Still looking. And a turnover on the Lady Panthers. So it'll be Lady Red basketball with 5:14 left to go in this third quarter. 25-18 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Holly Timmons has it. Tipped by Wells as she was trying to get it to Hutchinson. Hutchinson touched it last. So it will be Lady Panther basketball. 5:04 left to go in this third quarter. Natasha Colby comes into the ball game, and Holly Timmons is going to take a seat.
Hutchinson just touching that just a little bit too soon as the ball was just about to go out of bounds, and she touched it right as it was going down to knock it to the floor.
So Lady Panther basketball as Wells has it out front. Now to Babcock at the right elbow. Back to Wells, right wing, step back 3. No good. Rebound fought for. Hutchinson comes up with it. Loses the handle on it. Logan Soliday at the right block. Now to Wells. Top the key for 3 again. Good.
Nice quick plays there by the Lady Panthers. Able to get the steal, get a 3-pointer out of it.
25-21 the score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers by 4 with 4.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. It is Kendra Maydew with her right corner now to Casey Timmons out front. Casey has it. Now to Colby, right wing. She'll put up the 3. No good. Rebounded by Logan Soliday. Logan on the dribble. Now to Wells. Wells brings it right to left on your radio dial for the Lady Panthers as the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers by 4, 25-21. Babcock has it underneath for Jenna Hoover. Ball gets tipped around, out of bounds, and they're going to say Logan Soliday touched it last, so it will be Lady Red basketball.
Great look there by Babcock to catch Jenna Hoover underneath there as Jenna Hoover had great positioning into the middle of the lane. Unfortunately for the Lady Red, just swung around her a little quick there and got their hands on it, but she touched it as it was going out of bounds.
So 4:09 left to go in the third quarter. 25-21 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers by that 4-point margin as Erica Hoover comes back into the ball game. She comes away with a quick steal, now leads the fast break for the Lady Panthers, slows things up and hands it off to Wells. Wells brings it across the timeline, down to Hoover. Erica going to put up the long 2, left that one well short, rebounded by Freeling. Freeling brings it back left to right on your radio dial for the Lady Red to Hutchinson. Hutchinson's going to get called for the double dribble, and it will be Lady Panther basketball with 3:40 left to go in the third quarter. And the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 25-21. Lady Panther basketball as they go right to left on your radio dial. Full court pressure by the Lady Red. Ball gets tipped around, and Timmons comes away with the steal. Holly has it to Freeling in the left corner. Inside for Casey Timmons at the left block. Shot over Babcock, no good. Rebound tracked down by Erica Hoover. Erica hands it off to Beach. Beach quickly up the right sideline. All the way down to the right wing. Crosses over, drives in, shot up in the paint. Left that one short, rebounded by Hutchinson. Hutchinson brings it back the other way now for the Lady Red. As they go left to right on your radio dial. Down to the right wing, right corner to Freeling. Freeling's going to put up the 3, too hard on that one. Ball is tracked down by Maydew in the left corner. And going to have a foul called here. This will be the second team foul on the Lady Panthers. And this one's going to be on Logan Soliday, her first.
Freeling with a quick three-point shot there as that ball barely hit her hands, and she was going right up with it to make sure the Lady Panthers couldn't swing over and cover.
Well, timeout on the court with 3:04 left to go in the third quarter. We'll take one with them as the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 25-21. You're listening to Mid-Continent League Basketball here on KQMA and online at KKNKQMA.com. To Smith Center, Jess Ray alongside Robbie Gibson. 3:04 left to go in the third quarter, 25-21. As our score is the Lady Panthers doing a nice job here, making a comeback here in the third quarter, Robbie.
They really are. The Lady Panthers moving the ball very well, finding the open shots, and just playing tight defense and getting some quick turnovers and getting the ball going back the other way. And that's exactly what they needed there coming out of halftime.
So it's Lady Red basketball out of the timeout as Hutchinson will inbound. Finds Holly Timmons at the free throw line. Back underneath for Hutchinson. Left baseline shot over Babcock. Good.
Good quick shot there by Hutchinson. Threw it in, stepped in, got the pass right back, and right up she went with it.
And the Lady Panthers throw that one out of bounds, so it will be Lady Red basketball now with 2:54 left to go in the third quarter. 27-21 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers as Holly Timmons has it, crosses over, drives in, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, fought for, still fighting for it. As bodies hit the floor here, and going to call a jump ball, it looks like, so it'll be Lady Panther basketball.
Good job there by both teams fighting for that one as, well, it was tipped 4 or 5 times before anyone even grabbed a hold of it, and to the ground they all went.
Logan Soliday now has it to Wells across the timeline to Hoover. Erica has it down to Kylie Soliday in the right corner. Inside for Erica Hoover, right baseline shot, no good. Picked up by Babcock, put back no good. And out of bounds off the Lady Red, Lady Panther basketball.
Both teams fighting hard underneath the basket, trying to get in position for those rebounds, which is causing a lot of tip balls and a lot of jump balls here off of rebounds. So both teams getting good opportunities to throw the ball in from underneath the basket or getting a jump ball underneath there.
And we have a jump ball called as Hutchinson got her hands on that pass. And it will be Lady Red basketball with 2:21 left to go in the third quarter. And the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 27-21. As Holly Timmons brings it across the timeline for the Lady Red. She's working against Erica Hoover at the right wing. Still on the dribble is Timmons. Now to Casey Timmons, left side. Casey looks inside, now back around to Maydew, right wing. Maydew inside for Freeling, stolen away by Kylie Soliday. Kylie now brings it up the court, ahead to Logan Soliday. Logan across the timeline with 1:55 left to go in the third quarter. Wells has it now to Logan Soliday. They swing it around to Kylie, left wing. Inside for Babcock. Ball gets tipped around, and they're going to say the Lady Red touched it last, so it'll be Lady Panther basketball. 1:48 left to go in the third quarter.
Good look to get that one into Babcock as Babcock on one side of the lane rolled over, got in position on the other, and just that entry pass came into her, but the Lady Red able to tip it out of there.
Erica Hoover has it out front. Now to Wells, left corner for three. No good. Rebound, fought for. Logan Soliday comes away with it yet again here for the Lady Panthers. With 1:35 left to go in the third quarter, the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 27-21. Logan Soliday swings around to Wells, right wing. She'll put it up to three. Good!
Wells keeps firing away at those three-pointers, able to knock down a couple here finally as, well, here in the third quarter, they made 2 of them.
And, well, both of them coming from Wells. She's now got 3 3-pointers. She's got 9 points. It makes it a 3-point ball game once again, 27-24. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers by that 3-point margin with 1:05 left to go in this third quarter. Holly Timmons has it right wing. She's working against Erica Hoover. Now to Casey Timmons at the free throw line. Casey drives the paint. Left block off the glass. No good, but she's headed to the free throw line as that is the third team foul on the Lady Panthers. And we'll see who they call this one on. It's going to be on Kylie Soliday, her third.
tough drive there by Casey Timmons as she had to split the two Lady Panthers defender, one of them being the one that got the foul there. And, well, tough shot as she was going up with it.
Casey Timmons misses that one. Normally a 65% free throw shooter on the season. Jenna Hoover comes in and Alexi Beach comes in. Erica Hoover and Logan Soliday both take a seat. So, Casey Timmons misses the first one. She's getting set for the second free throw now. It's on its way. Good. She now has 5 points, and it's a 4-point game. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 28-24. 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Beach gets it across the timeline just in time there for the Lady Panthers. Beach drives all the way into the left baseline. Now dribbles back out to the left corner. Finds Wells out front between the circles to Soliday, right wing. Into the baseline to Beach. She pump fakes, drives in. Picks up her dribble once again. Now to Kylie Soliday, right wing. 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Coach Miller tells Kylie Soliday to go back out and reset things here with 25 seconds left to go. They find Jenna Hoover on the right baseline. Shot is up and good. Somehow she hit that from behind the backboard.
Well, not only did she hit that from behind the backboard, but it kissed off the backboard to fall through for her.
Holly Timmons, a free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound, fought for, foul called, and let's see who they call this on as Soliday and Freeling both hit the floor. And they're going to call the foul on Casey Timmons. Her first personal, first Lady Red team foul. So, all right then.
I wasn't sure who they were going to call a foul on, so I wasn't going to try to get into that one. But both of them went over the ball, and both of them kind of collided into each other, so it was kind of a toss-up who they're going to get it on.
Beach has it at the buzzer. Good! Alexi Beach hits the buzzer beater, and that puts the Lady Red up by one, or the Lady Panthers up by one to end this third quarter, 29-28. We'll take a timeout here. We'll come back, bring you fourth quarter action right after this. You're listening to Mid-Continent League Basketball here on KQMA and online at KKNKQMA.com. Welcome back to Smith Center. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson. 29-28 is our score. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers fought back and now lead the Smith Center Lady Red by one as the Lady Panthers outscored the Lady Red in that third quarter 17-5. So it is Lady Panther basketball to start this fourth quarter. It's Kylie Soliday along with Erica Hoover, Kristen Wells, Jenna Hoover, and Alexi Beach. Beach has it left wing, pump fakes, drives in, kicks it back out to Kylie Soliday. Soliday has it at the left wing, now down to Jenna Hoover in the left corner. Hoover back out to Soliday. Kylie dribbles down to the free throw line, picks up her dribble there, looking, finds Wells between the circles. Wells has it, pump fakes, now back to Soliday, down to Beach in the right corner. Beach looks inside, now on the dribble, back out front to Wells between the circles, back to Beach right wing. And ball gets tipped around, fighting for the basketball here. Jump ball called, Lady Red basketball with 7:23 left to go in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Lady Red, it is Grayson Hutchinson along with Casey and Holly Timmons, Kendra Maydew, and Bree Freeling. As Hutchinson inbounds to Holly Timmons, as Holly brings it left to right on your radio dial. She brings it across the timeline. And between the circles on the dribble there. Now down to Freeling in the left corner. Freeling inside for Hutchinson. Tipped in the hands of Maydew. Back to Holly Timmons out front. Holly back to Maydew right wing. Back to Holly out front. Holly Timmons with it. They swing it around to Freeling left wing. Inside for Casey. Timmons back out to Holly. Top of the key for three. Good!
Nice quick shot there by Holly Timmons. First three-pointer of the game for the Lady Red.
And now they come away with the steal. Freeling has it. She drives in and going to have a foul called. This is on the Lady Panthers, their fourth team foul, as that three-pointer put the Lady Red back up by two, 31-29, as Alexi Beach picked up that foul, her third personal foul.
Lexi Beach just trying to stay in front of Freeling there, not letting Freeling have a wide open layup, and unfortunately for getting called for that foul, but probably a smart foul in this situation to make them have to throw it in and get things reset up for the Lady Panthers.
So Holly Timmons has it right wing. She dribbles back out between the circles, picked up there by Erica Hoover. Back down to Hutchinson, right wing. Hutchinson looks inside and finds Casey Timmons underneath for Freeling. Freeling's shot is up and good.
Freeling left all alone there for a second as, well, her defender went to the ground.
As that foul is going to be called on Kendra Maydew, her third personal foul, second Lady Red team foul. So Lady Panther basketball, 6:27 left to go in the fourth quarter. 33-29 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers as Jenna Hoover has it in the right corner. She looks inside. Now back out front to Kylie Soliday. Back around to Beach, left wing. Beach has it on the dribble at that left wing. Out front to Wells. They swing around to Kylie Soliday, right wing. Kylie skip past the Beach. Tipped and stolen away by Holly Timmons. Holly on the fast break now. Right block, jumps up off the glass. Too hard, no good. Rebounded by Freeling, and she's headed to the free throw line as this will be the 15th foul on the Lady Panthers. And see who they call this one on. It's going to be on Kylie Soliday, her fourth personal foul.
Freeling coming down the backside of that lane as the ball went off hard. Only one there. It came down with it, went right back up, but the Lady Panthers coming in quick and just grabbing her on the arm.
Freeling misses the first one as Ashley Babcock and Logan Soliday come back in. And Kylie Soliday going to take a seat with those 4 fouls, and Jenna Hoover also taking a seat. So Freeling getting set for her second free throw now with 6:02 left to go in this fourth quarter. Freeling's second one is no good. Rebound tracked down by Babcock. Now Wells with it. Wells down to Beach in the right corner. Looks inside for Erica Hoover. Can't get it to her. They find Babcock at the free throw line. Now to Logan Soliday, left wing. They kick it back around to Beach in the right corner. She's going to drive baseline, stops and pops. Good.
Good quick shot there for the Lady Panthers. Got a good look off that stop and pop. And just a nice shot and nothing but net.
Makes it a 2-point ball game yet again, 33-31 as they look underneath, find Hutchinson. Hutchinson's baseline shot is no good. Rebounded by Timmons. Put back good for Casey Timmons.
Casey Timmons coming in from the opposite side, getting on the same side as Hutchinson. Able to grab that rebound and go right back up with it strong.
Wells ahead to Beach. Beach across the timeline. Now to Logan Soliday out of her reach. Lady Red basketball. 5:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. And the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers by 4, 35-31.
Right idea there by Beach to try to pass that one off as she was dribbling to double coverage. Just pulled up, went to pass off, just left a little bit ahead of her teammate there.
Casey Timmons has it left wing. Now back out front to Hutchinson. Hutchinson looks inside for Freeling at the right block. Blocked by Logan Soliday. Casey Timmons saves it in, and they're going to call blow the whistle here as it did hit the bottom of the backboard there, hit the restraint. So it will be Lady Panther basketball. 4:57 left to go in this ball game. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 35-31. As looks like we have a foul called here. As Beach hit the floor hard this time, as she's slow to get up, as Freeling gets called for the third personal foul, third Lady Red team foul. As Beach gets up here, she'll come out and Kennedy comes in. As good to see Beach get up and come off the court under her own power here. As Ashlyn Kennedy comes into the ball game. And the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 35-31 with 4:45 left to go. Holly Timmons steals the ball, up and good.
Good beat there by Holly Timmons coming through there, stealing that one out of there right underneath the basket.
As it is Hoover, now to Soliday. Logan Soliday's shot is up and no good. Rebound fought for. Freeling comes away with it. Freeling on the fast break for the Lady Red. Blocked by Erica Hoover out of bounds, but it will remain Lady Red basketball. With 4:26 left to go in this fourth quarter, the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 37-31 as Kylie Soliday comes back in. And Kennedy going to take a seat.
Nice job there by Erica Hoover playing that ball perfectly on that layup to block it out of bounds.
Hutchinson looks to inbounds, does so to Maydew. Maydew into Hutchinson. Hutchinson puts up the shot, no good. Rebound put back by Freeling is no good. Fighting for the rebound, Hutchinson touched it out of bounds, so it will be Lady Panther basketball. 4:16 left to go in this fourth quarter. And the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 37-31. Logan Soliday ahead to Wells. Wells ahead to Babcock. Babcock across the paint, passes Soliday up and good. Kylie Soliday, her first points of this fourth quarter, and it makes it a 4-point game once again, 37-33. 4 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers by that 4-point margin. Lady Red basketball. Hutchinson has it. Casey Timmons. Right elbow shot is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net that time for Casey Timmons.
Casey Timmons came up from the bottom of the lane there, got the pass, and just quickly up with it. A perfect shot for her.
That time, the ball gets tipped and bodies flying everywhere to try to get that basketball. There is a foul called, and it will be on the Lady Panthers. 6-team foul, and fourth on Erica Hoover. So Erica Hoover with 4, Kylie Soliday with 4 for the Lady Panthers with 3:44 left to go in this fourth quarter. 39-33 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers here in Smith Center. It's Casey Timmons out front. They find Maydew on the left block. Her shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Logan Soliday. Logan hands it off to Kylie. Kylie Soliday brings it quickly up across the timeline with just under 3.5 minutes left to play. Wells, top of the key for 3. Good!
Wells left all alone there at the three-point line once again and able to drop it home.
She's got 4 of them, and it makes it a 3-point ball game, 39-36. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers with 3:21 left to go in the fourth quarter. Timeout on the court. We'll take one with them. You're listening to MCL Basketball here on KQMA and online at kknkqma.com. And a welcome back to Smith Center. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson. Robbie, great game we got going on here.
It really is a good game. It's a back and forth game. Both teams had a little bit of shooting woes there to start this game off, and both of them getting hot at the same time here. So it's going back and forth. Both teams fighting hard and leaving it all out off on the court here in this game so far.
39-36. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Freeling, right block, up and good.
Tough shot there from Freeling. Well covered by her defender. Freeling getting off the very tip of that backboard and getting it to fall in for her.
Wells is going to get called for the travel, so ball goes back into the hands of the Lady Red. 2:56 left to go in this ball game. 41-36 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. So Solly Timmons brings it across the timeline for the Lady Red. She dribbles over to the right wing. Now it's skip pass to Casey Timmons' left side. Casey out front to Hutchinson. Hutchinson looks in. Now they find Maydew at the left wing. Maydew looks inside for Holly Timmons. Can't get it to her. Back out to Freeling, right wing. Inside for Casey Timmons. Blocked by Babcock. Erica Hoover comes away with the loose ball. She's on the dribble now. She'll bring it up across the timeline with 2:30 left to go in this fourth quarter. They find Babcock. Kicks out to Kylie Soliday at the left wing. Kylie skip past to Erica Hoover at the right elbow. Pump fakes, drives in, blocked by Casey Timmons in the hands of Babcock, and she's headed to the free throw line. So that's the 4th team foul on the Lady Red and the 4th on Bree Freeling.
Nice job there by Babcock. Good position to get that rebound. He turned around instead of trying to put it on the floor, and he just went up with it. And the Lady Red, Freeling, right there to get that foul.
Excuse me, they did call that foul on Grayson Hutchinson. As jumped the gun that time. As Babcock misses that one. She's looking for her 3rd point of this ball game and her 1st point since the first quarter. She hasn't scored since the first quarter as this one's on its way and good. So Babcock now has 3. And whistle here as Alexi Beach comes back in. Logan Soliday takes a seat.
I think we're both a little confused there on why the whistle went off. I just happened to look down to see Alexi Beach run onto the court, so that's what it was for. But the ref just randomly blew his whistle on everyone, I'm pretty sure.
As Holly Timmons comes in with the basketball to Hutchinson, now to Casey Timmons. Casey has it. Out front, looking underneath, now to Freeling, right wing. Freeling looks inside for Holly Timmons, couldn't get it to her, now to Maydew. Left elbow shot is no good. Rebound tracked down by Erica Hoover. And going to have a jump ball called. It will be Lady Panther basketball with 1:54 left to go in this ball game. 41-37 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers.
Grace Hutchinson wants the Lady Red player to get in there to get that jump ball there. and she came flying in there at the last second to get her hands on that one.
Erica Hoover has it now to Beach. Beach across the timeline. Working against Freeling. Now to Wells, left wing for three. Good! Kristen Wells now has 5 3-pointers, and it makes it a 1-point game. 41-40. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers by that 1-point margin with a minute and a half left to go in this game. Casey Timmons has it left side. Tipped and almost thrown away by Kylie Soliday, fighting for the basketball. Kylie comes away with it. Now to Erica Hoover. Hoover across the timeline to Wells. Wells picks up her dribble, skip past to Kylie Soliday, left wing. Soliday drives in, now dribbles back out, tipped by Hutchinson, and stolen away by Freeling. Freeling on the fast break to Maydew. Maydew picks up her dribble, now to Hutchinson at the right block, off the glass and good.
Nice job there by Maydew catching Hutchinson as she came down the lane, passing right back across, and Hutchinson getting a 2-point shot on the layup.
As Coach Miller wants a timeout to talk things over. 43-40 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers with 58 seconds left to go in this ball game. Timeout on the court. We'll take one with them as you're listening to MCL basketball here on KQMA and online at KKNKQMA.com. .58 seconds left to go in this ball game, and the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 43-40. As we await both teams to come back out on the court. For the Lady Red, it's Holly and Casey Timmons, Grayson Hutchinson, Kendra Maydew, and Bree Freeling. So we await the Lady Panthers to come back out, as it will be Lady Panther basketball out of this timeout. As Coach Miller breaks the huddle as Kylie Soliday, Kristen Wells, Lexi Beach, along with Erica Hoover and Ashley Babcock all come back out on the court for the Panthers. As Wells will inbound, does so to Beach. Lexi has it out front, 2-3 zone by the Lady Panther, or by the Lady Red. Erica Hoover is going to get called for the travel with 51 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter.
Well, Panther fans not happy with that one, but she did get tripped up a little bit there, causing her to get that travel.
I think that's why they definitely weren't happy, is because they saw her get tripped up and they thought that should have been a foul, but the ref called the travel, so it is Lady Red basketball.
That's exactly right there. It was kind of one of those bang-bang plays that we talk about every now and then.
As Alexi Beach tips this one out of bounds, it will remain Lady Red basketball. With 46 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. 43-40 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers by 3. They inbound to Freeling. Freeling at the left wing. Now to Holly Timmons. Holly has it, and she's going to be fouled as Lexi Wood came into the ball game. 7th team foul, and the first on Lexi Wood. So it sends Holly Timmons back to the free throw line. Holly, 67% free throw shooter on the year, 1 of 2 tonight. As Erica Hoover and Ashley Babcock both come back into the ball game. As Holly Timmons at the line, shoot 1-1. The first end of the 1-1. Left it short, no good. Rebounded by Beach. Beach stolen away by Hutchinson. Hutchinson, right wing, inside for Freeling. Freeling, right block, up and good. As Coach Lynn calls a timeout. 31 seconds left to go in this ball game. A 5-point lead for the Smith Center Lady Red, 45-40. We'll take a timeout with them as you're listening to Macon League Basketball here on KQMA and online at KKNKQMA.com. And welcome back to Smith Center. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson. 31.2 seconds left to go in this ball game. And the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers by 5, 45-40. As Alexi Beach's pass goes out of bounds. As a little miscommunication there as Jenna Hoover and Kylie Soliday both in the vicinity. Neither one of them went for it. Out of bounds, the Lady Red basketball underneath their own basket. As, let's see, Erica Hoover's going to take a seat. Alexi Wood comes back in. As Grayson Hutchinson will inbound the basketball. 29.5 seconds left to go in this ball game. Hutchinson looking, still looking. Now finds Holly Timmons in the right wing, and Holly's headed back to the free throw line. So that's the 8th team foul on the Lady Panthers and the 2nd on Lexi Wood. As Erica Hoover comes in, Lexi Wood going to take a seat. And Holly Timmons heads to the free throw line, shoot 1 and 1.
I'm saying in this situation, you're going to see Lexi Wood flying in and off the bench there as, well, get one of your bench players to get in there to get those fouls to try to stop the clock as quick as possible.
As Timmons misses that one, tracked down by Erica Hoover. Now to Beach. 24 seconds left. Beach drives in, kicks it out to Kylie Soliday. Right corner for 3. Good! It's good, and she now has 10 points. Makes it 45-43 with 18 seconds left to go in this ball game. Coach Miller quick on the trigger that time to get the timeout called. As Robbie, we'll just keep this one here with 18 seconds left. Logan Soliday checks back in for the Lady Panthers, but 45-43. Coach Lynn, get the inbounds, hold on to the basketball. Coach Miller, try for the steal right away, maybe, and then foul if you don't get it.
That's exactly right. That's exactly what Coach Lynn is trying to tell them down there, I'm sure, and exactly what Coach Miller is telling them. But got to come up with some plan because 18 seconds on the clock, you got to get across half court as well. You can't just hold on to the ball. But I'm sure, you know, the other thing Coach Miller has to watch out for is watch for the screen and then watch for the long bomb as well. As, well, good way to get 2 quick points up on the board and try to extend the lead for the Lady Red if they can. But either way, if the Lady Panthers get the ball back on a steal, they only need 2 to tie it. But the other thing is Lady Red have to know where Wells is as she is getting hot from behind that 3-point line.
On the bench. Solve that problem.
Well, that helps out the Lady Red in that situation.
As it's Meredith Jacobs along with Alexi Beach. Also out there is Lexi Wood, Logan Soliday, and Jenna Hoover. As Freeling going to run the baseline, looking to inbound this basketball. Still looking, finds Freeling. Ball gets tipped around and is picked up by the Lady Panthers. Jump ball called, but it is Lady Red basketball after the jump ball as Jacobs and Soliday both hit the court along with Hutchinson. As Freeling looks to inbound yet again, this time for the Lady Red. They find Holly Timmons. Holly pushes it up the court, and Jenna Hoover going to get called for the foul, her 2nd personal foul. And the 9th Lady Panther team foul is Wells, Hoover, and Soliday all getting set to come back in. As Holly Timmons heads back to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. As Lexi Wood, along with Meredith Jacobs, and also somebody else has to come out for the Lady Panthers. And Logan Soliday is going to come out. So now it looks like the Lady Panthers are ready to go here. 12.5 seconds left to go, and now Coach Layden calls a timeout. So now he wants to talk things over, and we will take a timeout with the Lady Red and the Lady Panthers here. 12 seconds left to go. 45-43 your score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead by 2. We'll be back with the rest of the 4th quarter right after this as you're listening to Mid-Continent League Basketball here on KQMA and online at KKNKQMA.com. And welcome back to Smith Center. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson. 12 seconds left to go. Holly Timmons at the line to shoot 1-1 out of the timeout for the Smith Center Lady Red. First one's on its way, and no good. Rebounded by Beach. Beach quickly up the court for the Lady Panthers. She's going to drive all the way in. Left block off the glass. No good. Rebound tracked down by Kylie Soliday. Kylie gets tripped up, and ball is tipped out. It will be Lady Panther basketball. 1.2 seconds left as Bree Freeling tips it out of bounds. 2-point ball game. The Lady Panthers will inbound the basketball with 1.2 seconds left. Down 45-43. Beach has it at the buzzer between the circles. No good. Just off. And that's how this ball game ends. The Smith Center Lady Red hold on to defeat the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 45-43. We'll take a timeout here. We'll be back to wrap up this ball game for you right after this as you're listening to MCL Basketball here on KQMA and online at kknkqma.com. Well, welcome back here to Smith Center. Jess Ray alongside Robbie Gibson as the Smith Center Lady Red defeat the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 45-43. Taking a look at the scoring, first for the Lady Panthers, 10 points for Kylie Soliday, 11 for Alexi Beach, 2 for Erica Hoover, 2 for Jenna Hoover, 15 for Kristen Wells, and 3 for Ashley Babcock. For the Lady Red, it was 9 points for Bree Freeling, 5 for Natasha Colby, 8 for Grayson Hutchinson, 8 for Holly Timmons, 6 for Kendra Maydew, and 9 for Casey Timmons. Probably how the stats look.
Well, for the Lady Red, they're 1 for 5 from the three-point line, 18 for 56 from the field, 6 for 15 from the free throw line, 3 offensive, 14 defensive rebounds, and 8 turnovers for the Lady Panthers. They were 8 for 22 from the three-point line, 16 for 52 from the field, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 12 offensive, 22 defensive rebounds, and 18 turnovers in the game.
All right, we're going to send it back to the station for a while. When we come back, we'll have the boys' side of things as the Redmen and the Panthers getting set to battle here in Smith Center. As again, the Smith Center Lady Red defeat the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 45-41. Or 45-43, excuse me. 45-43, your final. Smith Center defeats Phillipsburg. As again, send it back to the station. We'll come back with the boys' side in just a little while. As you've been listening to MCL Basketball here on KQMA and online at kknkqma.com. the Smith Center Redmen host the Phillipsburg Panthers. As again, the Panthers 6-1 on the year, 3-0 in Mid-Continent League play. The Redmen 2-5 on the year, 1-2 in Mid-Continent League play, as they are looking to knock off yet another top-ranked team, as the Redmen have been able to do that at least once this year. The other time they beat Norton for their 2 wins. As we get set for this matchup, which leads us into the Mid-Continent League tournament. Saturday, the play-in games. Next week is the fun week, as all of the action happens next week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. As we take a look at the starting lineups tonight for the Panthers, 6-1 on the year, 3-0 in Mid-Continent League play. They are starting number 11, a 6'1" junior, Trey Sides. Number 15, a 6'1" senior, Trey Thompson. Number 20, a 5'5" junior, Nathan Moon. Number 33, a 6'1" senior, Chris Van Kooten. And number 44, a 6'2" senior, Jordan Ford. For the Redmen, they are 2-5 on the year, 1-2 in Mid-Continent League play. Tonight they're starting number 3, a 5'9" junior, Colby Benoit. Number 4, a 6' senior, Jesse Staples. Number 23, a 6' junior, Austin Hobelman. Along with number 33, a 5'9" senior, Trace Haven. And number 42, a 6'2" senior, Camden Dietz. The Redmen in those home white jerseys with the red numbers and the green trim, while the Panthers in their road navy jerseys with the white numbers and the gold trim. As Robbie, let's quickly get your keys to a quick start for both teams.
Well, starting with the Panthers here. They got to get that defense coming out, get it quickly and get it often, and getting those steals going back the other way, get some quick layups. And then for the Redmen, they got to be able to slow the pace down. As the Panthers run at a fast pace, the Redmen have to slow down into what they like to be able to run it as and not try to get things going too fast for them, and that's what I have for both teams.
All right, we're going to take a timeout here for the national anthem.
The national anthem will be performed by the Smith Center Chansonniers, led by Alicia DeBay.
On KQMA and online at KKNKQMA.com.
Welcome to Smith Center, Kansas, and Stoddard Family Court at 300 Roger Mile Lane, Smith Center High School. Tonight we have a Mid-Continent League matchup set between the Smith Center Redmen and the Phillipsburg Panthers. Starters tonight for the Redmen are going to be number 4, Jesse Staples, number 33, Trace Haven, 23, Austin Hobelman, 42, Camden Dietz, and 3, Colby Benoit. Panthers get the tip. Trey Side's going to work the point. Trey Thompson now got it at the top of the key. Left wing is Nathan Moon down inside to Van Kooten. He's going to get it knocked away. Jesse Staples going the other way, trying to set something up. Guarded by Trey Thompson. Now Austin Hobelman at the top of the key. Swings it to Haven. He's going to drive all the way to the hoop, up and in. Trace Haven for the first score of the game. Shot there, taken by number 44, Jordan Ford. Kobe Benoit now have it with the 7:17 left to go in the first quarter. Jesse Staples got it on an overhead lob, goes up inside, can't get it to go off the window, but he gets his own rebound. It's going to be fought for the rebound by Van Kooten. It's going to be jump ball called. Smith Center will retain possession. 2-2 here with 7:08 left to go in the first quarter. Just underway in Smith Center. Wilkesburg Panthers are 6-1 on the year, 3-0 in Mid-Continent League. And the Redmen are 2-5 and only 1-3 in Mid-Continent League play. Here comes Thompson for the Panthers. He's going to work it across the timeline. Jesse Staples playing defense. Down low, Van Kooten up and over Austin Hovelman for his first bucket of the game. Trace Haven going to weave in and out of defenders all the way down the court, coast to coast, kicks it out to Camden Dietz. Now Jesse's got it. He's going to drive down the middle of the lane, gets it batted away. Hovelman dives on the floor for the ball. And timeout called wisely there by Coach Rob Buckmaster. "30-second timeout. His first of 2 of the half, or of the game. 6:39 left to go. 4-2. Phillipsburg Panthers on top. No fouls have been committed yet in the game. The Panthers scoring 53.6 points per game. The Redmen with just 48. Also, the Panthers actually, believe it or not, shoot at a lower percentage than the Redmen. They shoot just 39% from the field, and the Redmen have shot 41 over the season. Jesse Staples going to inbound it, gets it to Trace Haven, back down low to Jesse. Hovelman goes up, gets it deflected, blocked. Kobe Benoit comes up with the rebound. Kicks it out to the top of the key, trying to set up the offense is Trace Haven. He's going to dribble around the right side, pass it back up to Staples. He's going to have a little head fake on Nathan Moon, and he's going to walk with it right at the free throw line. Jordan Ford going to inbound. For the Panthers is Trey Sides. An all-state football selection for the Panthers is going to work it, and he gets it stolen away on a pass inside to Van Kooten, and Trace Haven turns it right back over. And Nathan Moon, and then backcourt violation called there on the Panthers. So the Redmen will inbound it on their end of the court. 4-2. Panthers on top. Just a little over 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Kobe Benoit going to dribble back across the timeline. Jesse Staples on the right wing. Now Trace Haven at the top. Kobe Benoit now on the left side. Nathan Moon playing a tough man-to-man defense. Trace Haven's got it once again. High post, Austin Hovelman out to Camden Dietz for 3. Can't get it to quite roll in. And fight for the rebound. The Panthers are going to come up with it. Trey Thompson's got it on the left wing. Now Jordan Ford in the left corner puts up a long 2-pointer. Can't get it to go. Chris Van Kooten with the rebound goes up and in. Kobe Benoit's got it. Now Austin Hovelman at the top of the key. And he's going to be knocked back away. Jordan Ford going to go the other way with it, puts it up and in. Only 2 scorers thus far for the Panthers, and they have 8 points. Jordan Ford with 4, Chris Van Kooten with 4. So they're going to do plenty of work tonight for the Panthers. The high scorer for the Panthers over the year is Trey Sides, number 11, with 9 points per game. Jesse Staples takes a wide open 3, and he can't get it to go. He didn't call the bank shot, so it didn't roll in. Trey Thompson's got it in the left corner. He can't get it to go. Air ball there by Trey Thompson. Very high tempo thus far in the game. Trace Haven's got it. No fouls have been committed. 4:45 left to go. 8-2. Panthers on top. Still here in the first quarter. Kobe Benoit to Jesse Staples on the left wing. Again, Panthers and Redmen both playing a man-to-man defense. Kobe Benoit's going to get it. He's going to drive down to the baseline, puts it up, got it to go. No shot is called, though. Otherwise, it would have been an and-one opportunity. Called on the ground was the foul on Trey Sides. That'll be his first personal, first team foul of the half. Trey Sides, the son of the coach Keith Sides. He also has a younger brother that may play some tonight. He's in actually right now. Ty Sides, number 12, so lots of sides for the Panthers. Some substitutions both ways. Kobe Benoit's got it at the top of the key. Fake pass. Hovelman from the left elbow can't get it. Kyle Sass goes up with it. off his knee and out of bounds. 22, Jack Pockabeer is now checked into the game for the Panthers. He'll inbound it to the younger sides, tie sides. One thing the Panthers will do is rotate a lot of men. They have 12 men that usually play per game, so they will keep guys fresh for sure. Juneman's got it in the right corner, puts it up too long, too hard. Kellerman fighting for the rebound, can't get it. Reese Buckmaster comes away with it. Now Jesse Staples going to dribble up the court across the timeline. Kicks it over to Buckmaster. It's going to go out of bounds. Kind of not a smart pass there by number 4 in white. Here come the Panthers quickly. Ty Sides got it at the top of the key. Colby Benoit playing defense. It looks like maybe a zone defense, a 2-1-1 or a 2-1-2 set here by the Redmen. Juneman's got it. Braden Juneman. Now over to Ty Sides. He's working on Jesse Staples in the left wing. Jordan Ford with another shot from the corner. Can't get that one to go either. He's a shooter for sure. He's a lefty too, which is somewhat odd. Here comes Juneman. Can't get that one to go either, and a foul going to be called there on J.C. Kellerman. His first personal.
Fouls on Redmen's number 4. That's his first personal.
And that's Jesse Staples' foul is on, rather. That's his first personal, first team foul of the half for the Redmen. And he knocks that one through, does Jack Pockabeer. That's his first points of the game. He will shoot another.
Number 15, that's his first personal, second team. In for the Redmen, number 33, Trey Saban.
Pockabeer puts up his second free throw, and it's too short. Reese Buckmaster with the rebound. Cole Benoit's got it now. He's going to set up the offense for the Redmen. He's working on Braden Juneman. Reese Buckmaster's got it in the left corner, in the left wing. Now Trace Haven at the top of the key, dribbles around. Kellerman kicks, charge called on Trace Haven. Offensive foul, his first personal, second team foul of the half.
Charge is on number 33.
Trace doesn't agree with that call, and neither does Coach Buckmaster, but nevertheless, it will be Panther ball going the other way. Ty Sides has it for the Panthers. He's working against this zone defense. First time we've seen a zone defense from the Redmen this year. They usually play man-to-man. Kellerman lobs it inside for Pockabeer. It's going to be knocked away, but it will stay with the Panthers. As Kellerman tried to hit Pockabeer inside, and it was batted away by Trey Saban. Ty Sides to inbound. Kellerman's got it. He's going to dribble down to the middle of the lane, puts it up, can't get it to roll in and out for Kellerman. Hoelman going to fight for it with Kellerman. Now Sass going to fight for it with Kellerman. And everybody's going to fight for it with Kellerman, but a jump ball is going to be called. It will stay with the Panthers. Going to wipe up the floor so nobody slips and falls here. It's 10-2. Panthers on top with 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. As we get set back to play, Trey Thompson's going to inbound it underneath Smith Center's basket, rather. And here comes Trey, and he got it to go, does Trey Thompson.
Good job, Trey.
Reese Buckmaster going to be working on J.C. Kellerman. Gets it across the half-court line for the Redmen. He's going to set up the offense. He's got a trap on. He gets it out to Trace Haven on the right wing. He's going to go inside to Colby Benoit. He's going to dribble down inside out to Kyle Sasson. Is stolen away. J.C. Kellerman up to Ty Sides. He's going to go up with it. Charge called. Travel called, rather. A turnover by the Phillipsburg Panthers. They're going to bring in another platoon of troops. Jordan Ford, Trey Sides, Chris Van Kooten, and Nathan Moon. Like I said, they're going to try to rotate guys on the Panthers, and head coach Keith Sides with a tactic keeping guys fresh, whereas the Redmen don't have as deep of a lineup. They can't sub that often. So they're going to try to rotate guys in a lot. The Panthers are in a full court press. Reese Buckmaster working the baseline. He gets it into Sass and right back to him as he brings it across half court over to Trace Haven on the right side. They're playing a man-to-man defense are the Panthers, and a tough man-to-man defense all the way out to the half-court line, a full court really, and they get it stolen away. Nathan Moon goes down to Trey Sides, and he can't hang on. It's going the other way on a bad pass from Nathan Moon. 12-2. Panthers on top with 2:12 left to go in the game. Reese Buckmaster will inbound for the Redmen again. A man-to-man full court press on here by the Panthers. Camden Dietz gets it. Now Reese Buckmaster. He's been kind of playing point guard. He's going to get it stolen away again by Trey Thompson. Now down low to Trey Sides, and he's going to go up and in. Trey Sides with his first bucket of the game, and he is the high scorer for the Panthers. Also down low, a big rebounder, Jordan Ford. He's a big, tall guy, 6'3". For the Panthers as Reese Buckmaster got it, goes all the way down the middle of the lane, puts up a prayer, and he can't get it to go. Panthers working in transition. Trey Sides can't get the three-pointer to go. And Van Kooten's got it now, puts it up, can't get it to go either. Reese Buckmaster's got it all alone. He's got Trey Thompson in front of him. He goes up, got it. Reese Buckmaster. 14-4, Panthers on top. Nathan Moon takes a three, didn't get it to go, too long. Jesse Staples at the rebound. With 1:13 left to go, 14-4. Panthers up by 10 on the Redmen. 3 fouls committed by the Redmen. And 1 by the Panthers. And Trace Haven makes a bad pass. And Trey Sides can't cash in, though. He went too hard off the glass. Jesse Staples has it now. He's going to set up the offense over to Trace Haven, down in high post to Camden Dietz, kicks it back out to Trace. And then Kyle Sass at the left elbow, got it. Nothing but net. Kyle Sass for 2. Trace Sides now trying to work in transition, goes inside to Van Kooten. He's good at scoring the ball, but he gets it knocked away. Reese Buckmaster with the steal. The Redmen look a little bit tired in this high-paced game, as you can imagine. 6-14, Panthers on top. Trace Haven's got it in the left wing. He's got a trap on there by Van Kooten and Sides. Kicks it out to Dietz for 3. Buries it. Camden Dietz with a three-pointer. Redmond making a little bit of a comeback here late in the first quarter. Just 8 seconds left to go. Panthers have the ball. Jordan Ford's got it at the top of the key. He's going to drive right down the middle of the lane, put up a prayer, can't get it to go. And Van Kooten can't get it, and Jordan Ford's going to get it to go at the very last possible second. So at the end of 1, it's 16-9. Phillipsburg Panthers on top of the Smith Center Redmen at home. Again, the Panthers are much better record-wise, 6-1 overall, a 3-0 in Mid-Continent League play. Smith Center Redmen 2-5. In 1-3 in Mid-Continent League play. The Redmen played on Friday at home against the Trigo Golden Eagles, and they lost that by quite a few. Something to note there, the Golden Eagles couldn't miss. They were shooting about 74% from the field, and the Redmen shooting just 30. So a big swing there. That was the big difference in that game for sure. As we get set for the second quarter, 3 team fouls on the Redmen, just 1 on the Panthers. Jesse Staples has it for the Redmen. Working on Trey Sides, their standout point guard from Phillipsburg. Colby Benoit's now got it on the right wing. Nathan Moon going to be playing defense. Austin Hobelman down low on the block, puts up a hook shot, can't get it to go. Nathan Moon with the rebound. He's going to push it up the court. There's nobody home. Chris Van Kooten off the window and in. 2 points for Chris Van Kooten. Colby Benoit passes it in the middle of the lane to Kyle Sass, and Trey Sides going to get called for the blocking foul. He doesn't agree. He thought he was set. Trey Sides, second personal. Second team foul rather. Colby Benoit's got it now for the Redmen. He's in the middle circle, the half-court circle, and Jesse Staples now working on his Trey Sides' younger brother, Ty Sides. Colby Benoit's got it in the right corner. He's going to drive all the way down, kick it out to Kyle Sass off the window. Got it! Kyle Sass with his second bucket. 4 points for Kyle Sass in the first half. Again, the Panthers trying to work quick. Kason Keaton, the first time we've seen him in the game, he puts up a shot and can't get it to go from about 12 foot out. Colby Benoit now going to have the ball, working on Braden Juneman. He's going to drive down the middle of the lane, put the ball up, no good, kind of a wild shot, and Pachabir is going to come up with the rebound. Now Kellerman's going to drive all the way coast to coast, kick it out to tie sides. Colby Benoit's on him like a leech. And able to go ahead and take the three, doesn't get it to fall. Camden Dietz going to fall on the court to get it, and he's going to pass it right to Pachabir. He's going to go up and in with an and one opportunity on the way. Austin Hoelman going to commit the foul. His first personal 14th foul of the evening. The Redmen turn the ball over 20 times a game on average. Pachabir puts up this free throw and bricked it too hard. Colby Benoit knocks the ball away, but it gets back out to the Panthers. Kellerman's got it. He's going to drive baseline, kick it out to Pachabir at the elbow. Too short. Kyle Sass with a good rebound. Kyle Sass is definitely a presence down low since Brett Meyer has been injured, but I believe Brett will be back later this week to play, which is good. And Jesse Staples turns the ball over. Juneman's got it. He's going to go down the court, throw it up for Pachabir, alley-oop style, and he got it. Jesse Staples now with the ball, working on the full court press, 22-11. The Redmen are all doubled up by the Panthers with 5:51 left to go. He's going to kick it to Dietz in the corner for three. He hit one from here earlier, but not that time. And Austin Hoelman swaps it out to Kellerman, and a blocking foul going to be called on Jesse Staples. His first personal 15th foul of the night.
That's his second personal, 15.
Second personal 15th foul. Jesse Staples there. Buckmaster going to come in and relieve Jesse. The Redmen look like they and a technical. Technical foul on Jesse Staples. That's going to be his third personal 16th foul. So the Trey Thompson going to shoot the two free throws for the Panthers. Nobody is allowed in that side of the court. He's going to shoot two free throws, and I think they will get the ball back. And Trey misses the first one. He'll shoot again. 23-11. Panthers on top of the Redmen with 5:41 left to go. 5 fouls by the Redmen, 2 by the Panthers. Trey gets that one to fall. Now, 23-11 is the score here. Trey Thompson has it at the top of the key. The Redmen are playing a 2-3 zone, it appears now. Like I said, the Redmen all year have played a man-to-man. This is something new. Nathan Moon now inside for Van Kooten, came up with the rebound. He's going to work it out. Ford's got it. Out to Thompson. He takes the three. Too much. Van Kooten goes up and gets it to go. With a putback is Chris Van Kooten. Here comes Camden Dietz. He turns the ball over. Traylon Gross stole it from him. Here comes Nathan Moon with the nice easy layup. The Panthers like to work in transition and like to work off turnovers. They've gotten almost all of their points tonight off turnovers. 27-11, Panthers on top. 4:51 left to go in the half. Colby Benoit's got it. A trap going to be set up. He breaks it. Going to be thrown out of bounds. Reese Buckmaster turns it over again. And the Panthers, Traylon Gross will inbound it to Trey Thompson. Kyle Sass, Camden Dietz will take a seat. Trenton Colby, first time he's on the floor. And Trace Haven come into the game. 2-1-2 zone defense, it appears. No, man-to-man now by the Redmen. Trey Thompson's got it. Screen there by Van Kooten, gets back to him and knocked away. Van Kooten comes up with it, spins in the lane, walk. Chris Van Kooten turns it over for the Panthers. He's not a a real tall guy, but he definitely knows how to score the points, which is good for the Panthers. Trace Haven gets it into Trenton Colby. Now here comes Haven. Go behind the back. Comes the other way, working cross court, doing it himself, and swatted away by Traylon Gross. Colby Benoit going to inbound the ball for the Redmen. He smacks the ball, puts the play in motion. Austin Hobelman takes it at the right wing. Now Colby's got it again. He's going to dribble down the middle of the lane, inside to Reese Buckmaster, and he gets foul called. 2 shots coming for Reese Buckmaster. Foul's going to be on Traylon Gross, his first personal.
Fouls on Panthers number 24. That's his first personal, third team
foul. Reese Buckmaster can't get his first free throw to go. He has 2 points this evening so far. He'll get set for his second free throw. Up and in. 1 for 2 on the night. Buckmaster is from free throw from the stripe. Jordan Ford's got it inside, backdoor. Traylon Gross for 2. Very well set up play there by the Panthers. Here comes Trace Haven, screened by Austin Hobelman. He's going to stop there, go inside to Hobelman, goes up off the glass, got it. Austin Hobelman with a nifty move down low. And now the Redmen steal it away again. A bit of life here, 29-14. Panthers on top with 3:45 left to go. Now Trace Haven's got it on the right wing. Working on Jordan Ford and the man-to-man defense of the Panthers. He can kick it out to Hobelman. Now back out to Haven. He's going to dribble down baseline, puts up a jumper, got it. Good shot by Trace Haven on the run. Traylon Gross in the right corner. Another steal by the Redmen. Reese Buckmaster knocks it away as they try to go down low. 29-16, Panthers on top. Trace Haven for 3, too much. Air ball by Trace Haven. Jordan Ford with the rebound. 3:05 left to go in the halves. 29-16, Panthers on top with the ball. Jordan Ford's got it on the right wing, a lefty. Trey Thompson down low, Jordan Ford got it. On the floor, fouls called before the shot. I don't know who it's on, what team. Austin Hobelman going to be called with his second personal, 7th team foul of the evening. 3 more Panthers will check into the game, or a bunch more Panthers rather, both sides brothers. Jack Pockabeer and J.C. Kellerman. Chris Van Kooten, the only one that stays, but Kason Keaton will replace him after he shoots his free throws. Score after the first quarter was 16-9. The Redmen have only scored 7 points in this quarter, while the Panthers have scored 15. Chris Van Kooten gets set at the stripe. Ball's up and bounces out. Reese Buckmaster gets the rebound. Now here come the Redmen and Colby Benoit. Trace Haven's got it. Austin Hobelman sets a nice screen. Trace Haven's going to get a little bit wild. Trenton Colby for 3. Too much. Air ball. Trenton Colby. Jack Pockabeer with the rebound. Here come the Panthers. Trace Sides wanting to go fast, and he makes an errant throw into the Redmen bench. 31-16. As Heston Maxwell, the first minutes he's seen tonight. We'll check in for the Redmen. A 6-foot junior from Smith Center. Reese Buckmaster gets it into Trace Haven. He's going to be working on Trey Sides. Trey actually injured his thumb in a football playoff game against Hoisington earlier this fall. And he is back to playing now. He's got some tape on it, but he looks to be at full strength. Austin Hobelman goes up with it. Hook shot. Couldn't get it to go, but Colby Benoit gets the rebound. Goes up. Couldn't get that to go either. And it's going to stay here with the Redmen out on Trey Sides. Trey Sides and Austin Hobelman actually pretty good golf buddies. As Trace Haven inbounds to Colby Benoit. He's going to dribble to the wing. Trace Haven's got it inside to Hobelman. He goes up with it. Couldn't get that one to go either. Another hook shot by Hobelman. Not in. And Ty Side's going to go up with it. They called a foul. I don't know if it was on the floor, if he was in the air. It looks like he's going to be an and-one opportunity. Heston Maxwell going to be called with his first personal 8th team foul from here on out. Any defensive foul that the Redmen commit will result in a 1-and-1 opportunity as Ty Sides hits his and-one shot. That will be his first point of the game. The Redmen are going to inbound, a little bit of confusion, but they got it worked out. Kobe Benoit's got it. He's going to inbound in the full court press, and Trey Side's going to be called for his 3rd personal foul.
Fouls on Panthers, number 11. That's his 3rd personal.
4th team. Reese Buckmaster going to be on the sideline. Sharon Ellis, the first time he's checked into the game, number 1. He will check in for Trey Sides as he is in foul trouble in the first half. 34-16, Panthers on top. Just 1:53 left to go in the half. Trace Haven all the way inside, and he gets it knocked away on a pass inside, but he retains possession. Now back inside, another foul going to be called. Jack Pockabeer, I believe. His first personal 5th team foul of the half. Here comes Reese Buckmaster underneath their basket, trying to work an inbounds play. Kobe Benoit's got it down and low to Reese Buckmaster, power dribble. Almost got it taken away. Push called there on Sharon Ellis, his first personal. So a bit of a foul fest as the Panthers commit their 6th team foul of the half. Reese Buckmaster going to inbound again. He kicks it all the way out, almost to half court at the spike line for Kobe Benoit. Over to Heston Maxwell. He doesn't want it. Back out to Trace Haven. He's going to try to set up the offense, slow everything down. Austin Hopeman on the block. And he couldn't get that one to go either. Austin Hopeman having a tough time finding the hoop right now as Sharon Ellis commits his 2nd personal 7th team foul. Sharon Ellis has played in 6 games for the Panthers, and he has not scored a point. He's in there for defensive purposes only, I take it. Nathan Moon, Trey Thompson, Chris Van Kooten, and Jordan Ford all check in for the Panthers. Coach Sides trying to keep everybody fresh. Smart tactic. And Holman got them both. Chris Van Kooten goes up on the left block and gets it to go. Quick turnaround layup for the Panthers. Reese Buckmaster going to inbound. Trace Havens got it. It's going to be off of Jordan Ford's foot when he went to dribble. Kick ball. Redmen take possession on the far boundary. Reese Buckmaster will inbound again. Colby Benoit's got it. Brings it across the timeline slowly. Now a trap set up there by the Panthers. Jordan Ford and Ty Sides. Holman now to Haven. He's going to drive down the middle of the lane. Maxwell puts it up. Got it! Heston Maxwell with his first points of the season for the Redmen. And the ball will roll out of bounds. Panthers will retain possession. Ty Sides. Now Trey Thompson has it at the top of the key. Redmen backing off, not playing out on the perimeter. As Ty's got it in the left corner. Van Kooten, now Moon, now Thompson. He looks at the 3, doesn't take it. Ty Sides from Brooklyn. Too strong. Chris Van Kooten with the rebound. Dribbles it back out. He's wide open for the 2-pointer. Takes it. Nailed it. Chris Van Kooten with his 12th point of the game. Trace Haven inbounds it. Reese Buckmaster. Now Colby Benoit's got it on the far boundary. He steps out. A lot of turnovers by the Redmen in the first half. 17 seconds left. And the Panthers are up by 18, 38-20 on the Redmen. 8 fouls by the Redmen, 7 committed by the Panthers in the first half. Nathan Moon's got it, working on Trace Haven. Looks like a man-to-man. Now Ty Sides. Trey Thompson in the left wing, puts up a 3, too strong. Austin Holman with a nice rebound. 3, 2, 1, time's up, and Reese Buckmaster's shot is blocked as time expires. So at the end of the first half, it is 38-20. Smith Center Redmen trail the Phillipsburg Panthers here in Stoddard Family Court.
Jesselyn Kirchhoff, Sydney Hurt, and Captain Caitlin Godsey. Juniors, Kaylin Jacobs, and co-captain Maggie Nixon. The Scarlets coach, Shelby Dannenberg.
Let me get it light. Let me get it light.
Let's hear it for your Smith Center Scarlets.
We'd like to thank our sponsors on Channel 165, SCTV, Larry's TV, Larry Lambert, Next Tech, Michael Shannon McTowell, Ivan and Laura Burgess, Dean Hubelman Memorial, Ruth Dietz Memorial, Opa Hall Memorial, Cleta True Memorial, Holthus Boys, Ken and Diane Depperschmidt, Gary and Brenda Freeling, Everett and Bonnie Benoit, Walt and Vera Kiever, John Overmiller, State Line Properties, Sean Phelps, Burke and Kim Phelps, Timmons Brothers, Glenn and Pam Timmons, Pam and Dennis Hutchinson, Louis and Marilyn Overmiller, Mike Hughes in memory of Bob Hughes, Mitch and Tammy Holthus, Voice of the Chiefs, Doris Sinden Memorial, Susie Buckley, Art Woodcock, Evelyn Menke, Skip and Murray Overmiller, Neil and Karen Herndon, Ray and Karina Hairsnape, Casey's General Store, Smith Center. Thank you to all those sponsors. That is what makes this production possible. Welcome back to Stoddard Family Court, 300 Roger Barr Way, Smith Center, Kansas. And an M's Mid-Continent League matchup between the Smith Center Redmen and the Phillipsburg Panthers. In the first half, the Panthers put up 38 on the Redmen, and the Redmen only managed 20 points. A quick rundown of the scoring. Reese Buckmaster had 3, Austin Hobelman with 4, Trey Saban with 4, Kyle Sass with 4, Camden Dietz with 3, and Heston Maxwell with a pair. For the Panthers, Trey Sides had just 2 points, but he's in foul trouble with 3. Ty Sides had a point, Trey Thompson with 3, Nathan Moon with 2, Jack Pockabeer with 5, Traylon Gross with 2, Chris Van Kooten, the high scorer so far, with 12, and Jordan Ford has 6. As the Panthers start the second half of action, Jordan Ford puts up a shot, got it. Nothing but net. Jordan Ford from the elbow. Jesse Staples trying to work quick, driving down the court. Colby Benoit puts up a 3, got it. Colby Benoit with his first bucket of the night. And a football, it appears. Out of bounds, rather, on the Panthers. Jesse Staples going to inbound for the Redmen. Gets it into Colby. Colby's going to drive up. Now Trace Haven's got it in the right wing. Trey Thompson's in front of him. Austin Hopeman from the elbow, short. Trey Thompson comes up with the rebound for the Panthers. He's going to push it up to Trey Sides. He takes a three. Too short on that one, too. Chris Van Kooten back to Sides. Sides up and in. A foul there by Trey Sides, his 4th personal, 8th team foul. Jesse Staples going to come up with the rebound for the Redmen. Gets it to Camden Dietz. Timeout called by Rob Buckmaster.
Wait, is this like on? You're good.
I am joined now by Caden Meitler, Smith Center alumni.
Yep, hello.
The Redmen trailing the Panthers 42-23 with 7:04 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Only one foul committed by the Panthers. It was on Trey Sides. That will be his 4th personal, so he's going to really have to watch his P's and Q's here for the rest of the second half, wouldn't you say, Caden?
Oh yeah, he's really got to watch some P's and Q's.
No timeouts called by the Panthers yet, and Coach Keith Sides. 2 called by Rob Buckmaster, a full and a 30, so plenty of timeouts to work with. As the Redmen step back onto the floor, they will have possession on the far boundary in the backcourt. Trace Haven to inbound. Gets it into Austin Hobelman. Camden Dietz now. He's got it, and he's going to pass it up court. Colby Benoit, he's all alone. Jesse Staples back to Colby. Up and in does Colby Benoit. What do you think of that one, Caden?
That was some good ball movement they had there. Got it up and down the court really fast. Pretty good drive.
The Panthers come back. Jordan Ford makes quick work of the bucket on the low block. Jesse Staples going to work the point again for the Redmen. He's been playing point guard most of the night. Nathan Moon, little spin move, B button. Jesse Staples can't get it to go, though. Jordan Ford comes up with the rebound. Jesse Staples on him. Now Ty Sides dribbles around down low. Backdoor cut. Chris Van Kooten hacked by Camden Dietz. Camden Dietz going to commit his 1st personal, 1st team foul in the second half. Well, Caden, the first half wasn't the best the Redmen have played all year.
Not really, no.
They gave up 38 points, 22 in the second half. Chris Van Kooten gets set at the line. Goes up, rims out. He'll get set for another. He is 0 for 2 from the line tonight. Shot is up. He got that one. 13 points now for Chris Van Kooten, by far the most of either team. Trace Haven's going to dribble it up the left side of the court. Ty Sides is going to play defense and man-to-man. Colby Benoit now working on the big man. Tries to kick it down inside. Can't get it. Trace Haven dish. Now Jesse Staples goes up on a floater. A push called. He couldn't get it to go. Just rimmed it out. I believe that foul's going to be on Trey Thompson. His 1st personal, 2nd team foul for the Panthers of this half. Again, Panthers are 6-1 on the year. The Redmen just 2-5. Jesse Staples puts in his 1st free throw. He gets set for another. Up and in. Those are Jesse's 1st points of the night. Usually he's a high scorer for the Redmen, but not so far, with 5:55 left to go in the 3rd. Trey Thompson, charge called on Chris Van Kooten, going to be called with a charge. Must have been an illegal screen. 1st personal, 3rd team. Well, Caden, what do you think the Redmen need to do here to score some points?
I don't know. I'm not much of a basketball player, but They're doing a good job getting some penetration in there. Just got to fit some shots and get them in there.
Yeah, they definitely have some good looks. They're just not able to put the ball in the hoop, it seems like. And a charge called again on the Panthers. Trey Thompson going to push Jesse Staples to the court, and he's not happy with that one. Trey Thompson picks up 2 fouls in about 30 seconds.
That was a good job of Jesse staying his ground, staying in there, not moving his feet, staying straight up.
The Panthers have already almost met their average of scoring. They only score 53 points a game, and they're already at 45. And we're just halfway through the third quarter. It's going to go the other way with the Panthers. Wild pass as Kyle Sass checks back into the game. Caden, tonight the Smith Center Redmen came out for the first time and played a zone defense for most of the first half. Do you think that's helped them any tonight?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I didn't watch a whole lot of their games, but I'm not really quite sure.
Yeah, they've played a man-to-man defense every game so far. They haven't even showed any zone, and they went back to man-to-man, it looks like, here in the second half, as Trey Thompson's going to inbound it and somehow gets it back to himself. Looks like Marcus Mariota this weekend. Did you see that play? He threw the pass, got deflected, he caught it himself and scored a touchdown. Pretty impressive. Chris Van Kooten with another pair. Kobe Benoit's got it. He dribbles around Ty Sides, tries to kick it down low. Reese Buckmaster's got it, and he's going to get swatted, and a blocking foul called on Nathan Moon. First personal, 5th team foul of the half. 4:58, just under 5 minutes left to go. The Redmen down by 20. As the Panthers bring in a full fresh 5 bodies, Jack Pockabeer, J.C. Kellerman, Traylon Gross, Braden Juneman, and Austin Miller, his first minutes of the game, a 6'3" sophomore, a big man that gets a lot of boards for sure. Reese Buckmaster puts up a second one, and it's no good either. Reese Buckmaster can't get either of those to go. And now wide open on the other end of the floor, Traylon Gross, and he about turns it over, puts up a hook shot, can't get it to go. Jack Pockabeer with a rebound, and he's going to get an and one. Good idea by Reese Buckmaster. Not very well executed as he got him on the wrist. Jack Pockabeer going to go to the charity line for an and one opportunity. The ball up and in. The Redmen, Caden, definitely backed off on fouling this game. Previous games they've had 15 plus in each half, and the first half they only had 8, and that's not a good number.
No, it's
but
not.
It's a lot better.
It is.
Kobe Benoit's now got it. Jesse Staples on the left wing. He's going to drive down the middle of the lane. Tries to kick it out to Colby. Gets it stolen away. Now Juneman's going to take a 3. And just rimmed it out. Not quite strong enough. Kobe Benoit gets the rebound. He's going to go the other way. Here comes Reese Buckmaster across the timeline. Over to Jesse Staples. A little bit of a spin move. Puts up a shot. Blocked. J.C. Kellerman there. Blocked Jesse Staples' shot. 50-27. Your score. Panthers on top of the Redmen. And a walk. The Panthers only turn over the ball 13 times a game, and they've turned it over at least that many. It's just been a lot of tempo, wouldn't you say, Caden?
It has.
Everybody's been running up and down the floor. And a lot of scoring, especially for a first half.
It is, yep.
58 points combined by the two teams in the first half. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Reese Buckmaster got it. Working on J.C. Kellerman. Kobe Benoit goes baseline, and he gets clubbed going up. He can't get it to go. It's going to be Jack Pockabeer committing his second personal 6th team foul. First half, the Panthers had 8 fouls. They already have 6 here. And we're not even done with the third quarter yet. Kobe Benoit. Shot going to be up and good. His first free throw of the night. Falls. He's had a 3-pointer and 1 other layup tonight is all the points that Colby Benoit has, besides these 2 free throws. He can't get that one to go. Kyle Sass goes back up with it. He can't get it to go either. Here comes Kellerman in the Panthers corner. Juneman back up to Kellerman at the right wing at the spike line. He's going to get a screen. And Traylon Gross has now got it, trying to set up the offense. He's at the top of the key. Is number 24. Down low, backdoor, J.C. Kellerman. Blocking foul going to be called on Reese Buckmaster, his 3rd personal, 2nd team.
Foul is on Redmen number 15. That's his 3rd personal, 3rd team.
Traylon Gross set to inbound for the Panthers off of the foul, and he's going to just throw it right out the other side. The Redmen will take possession now, going the other way. Well, Caden, I was going to ask you, you're an alumni of Smith Center. You just graduated last year. Are you missing high school any?
I am a little bit. I mean, you make memories here that you hold dear to your heart. Hard to let go of, but you got those memories that last with you for a while, so it's always good to have.
Yeah, I've always been told stay here as long as you can, but guess what? You can only stay for 4 years.
You always come back like me and do this right here.
Yeah, I guess so. Or you can come down in the wrestling room, right, Cade?
Yeah.
Get your tail whipped every day.
Beat up by Kuhn and Avery every night.
Free throw there. Going to be no good. Juneman's got it. Colby Benoit steals it away. It's going to stay with the Redmen. Eston Maxwell going to come back into the game. Trace Haven going to play point guard for the Redmen, it appears. Out to Colby Benoit. He's going to dribble around Gross. Down inside Maxwell. Turnaround jumper. Can't get it to go. Kellerman with the rebound. He's going to work on Trace Haven in the man-to-man defense. A little bit of a give and go. And a blocking foul called on Trace Haven. He's upset with that one for sure. 2nd personal, 3rd team foul of the evening. Jesse Staples has 3 fouls. One of them was a technical. He got a foul, was coming out of the game, and apparently said something to the ref to get his technical. Knocked back out of bounds by the Redmen. The Panthers will inbound once again. Gets it into Pachabir from the elbow. Too short, air ball. And foul going to be called as Trenton Colby came up with the rebound.
Fouls on Panthers number 24. That's his
Traylon Gross going to commit his 2nd personal foul, both coming in this half. 7th team foul. So the Redmen now, good news, Caden. We're in bonus.
That is pretty good news. Wallers have to go still, so we got a lot of free throws coming our way.
We've got a lot of points to score yet, though. We're down by 22 in the 3rd quarter with 2:38 left to go. As Coach Sides brings in another platoon, trying to keep guys fresh, and it's worked so far in the game, I would say. It's a 1-and-1, so Trenton Colby makes that one. His first point of the game. He shot 1 time on the other end of the floor, a 3-pointer, and he was too strong, so that was his first point of the night. He puts up his 2nd one, and he got it to go 2. Playing a little bit of pinball on the rim. Nathan Moon's got it. And now Chris Van Kooten. Trey Thompson. Moon down inside. Van Kooten working on Buckmaster. Back out to Moon. Moon goes up on the block. He's blocked. And then a foul called. And one opportunity. I believe Camden Dietz. No, Reese Buckmaster going to be called. That's his 4th personal. 4th team. Jesse Staples going to check back into the game for Reese. As Jordan Ford's going to go to the line. Well, the Panthers, Caden, have 52 points, and 15 of them have come from Chris Van Kooten. And 11 of them have came from Jordan Ford. So 26 half of their points have come from those two players. I say they're a big presence, and they're both down low, so the Redmen maybe need to tighten up defense down there as Trenton Colby knocks down a three from the corner. What can the Redmen do, Caden, to take those two and not allow them to score any points?
You really shouldn't ask me these questions. I'm not much of a basketball player.
Well, you played basketball better than I have.
About 5 years ago, that's about all I got.
Well, I can't help you any there as inbounds pass and an alley-oop setup does not go as planned, but the Phillipsburg Panthers will retain possession. Chris Van Kooten from the free throw line. He got it. 2 more points for Chris Van Kooten. Jesse Staples brings it across the timeline. He's going to pull up, look at the three-pointer, doesn't take it. Trenton Colby, and that one's too short. Camden Deet's going to try to throw it off of Chris Van Kooten, but is toe touched first. Austin Holman coming into the game. I don't believe we've seen him this half, have we, Caden? Austin?
I don't think so. I think he's been on the bench this entire time. No, I think he actually came in for a little bit, actually.
Did he?
I think I've never seen him, yeah.
He's not in foul trouble, just 2 fouls, but we're only in the third quarter, 1.5 minutes left to go. 55-33. And what a nifty play there.
A little bit of alley-oop.
Alley-oop to Trey Sides. Count it. Camden Deet's going to be called for his second personal, 5th team. Trey Sides with another pair and 1 to come. I haven't seen an alley-oop in quite a while.
Me either.
He's too short on that free throw. Is Trey Sides. His first free throw attempt of the night. And here comes Trenton Colby in the Redmen. Jesse Staples going to give it away to Nathan Moon. He's going to work up the floor. It goes all the way coast to coast. And a foul's going to be called as Trenton Colby just gave him a concussion when he went up. Hit him right on the top of the head. Trenton Colby's first personal 6th team foul of the evening. Nathan Moon, first shot up, too strong. It's his first free throw of the night. He has 1 bucket on the evening as Trey Side's going to take another seat. He has 4 fouls, so 1 more and he's done. Nathan Moon, free throw, got it. Trenton Colby to Jesse Staples in the left wing. He's going to look at the three, doesn't take it. Trace Haven looks at it and doesn't take it. Trey Thompson all over him. And Ty Sides will go up with it, and he got it over top of Jesse Staples. Ty Sides just had 1 point in the game prior to that, but he's been playing a lot of good defense for sure. Austin Hoveman from the elbow, up and too short. And Austin Hoveman almost had it. Chris Van Kooten to Trey Thompson for an easy bucket. Well, Caden, we've got to somehow stop ball.
Yeah.
You've heard that term, stop ball. Jesse Staples with a 3.
I think a big problem Redmen are having tonight is they're kind of trying to force stuff that's not there, driving in too hard or making passes to the person in front of them, just not working for them. Then the Peterborough comes back down on a little break with a 3-on-2, and it's hard to stop on defense with 3-on-2. So
yeah, or you see him get a 2-on-1, and it's really Redmen has to pick one guy or the other, and whichever one they pick, the other one's going to score it. So
they're just putting themselves in positions they can't be in.
Exactly.
They eliminate those, they can do a lot better, I think.
50 of the Panthers' 62 points have come in transition tonight off of a turnover or a rebound or a very quick inbound pass where the Redmen haven't gotten set on defense. So if they can get set back on defense, this is a completely different game.
Yep.
36 for the Redmen, 62 for the Panthers. 19 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Eight fouls committed by the Panthers and 7 by the Redmen. Trey Thompson working on Jesse Staples. Kyle Sass is in the game. Here comes Jordan Ford, and he's going to blocking foul. on Camden Dietz. Third personal, 18. Like I said, Caden, number 44 and number 33 combined for 28 points. 28 of the 62 points for the Panthers, so they're definitely the guys doing the work for them. Ford's second one's up and in. And a long shot taken, no good, and a huck. And that one's going to be no good. Van Kooten trying to get it all the way down the other end of the court. We practiced those last year, the three-quarter,
Yeah.
we called it.
Three-quarters of the court there.
So at the end of three, it's 63-36. Panthers on top of the Redmen. Back here for the fourth quarter of play. Trace Haven to Jesse Staples, goes down low, got it up, couldn't get it to roll in. Panthers come up with it. J.C. Kellerman into Sharon Ellis. Camden Dietz going to commit the foul. His fourth personal, 9th-team foul.
That's his fourth personal, 19.
The Panthers outscored the Redmen in the third quarter, 25-16. And that shows on the scoreboard, 63-36. As Sharon Ellis will shoot. Too short for that one. I think I mentioned this earlier. That Sharon Ellis has played in 6 of the 7 games that the Panthers have had, and he has not scored a single point. So he's a defensive guy, I guess. And here comes Kellerman and the Panthers. He throws it to Kason Keaton. He's played a few minutes in this game. And now Traylon Gross in the right wing, down low. Austin Miller goes up, can't get it to go. Jesse Staples trying to get the rebound, but couldn't get it. It will stay there with the Panthers. Griffin Kugler.
Number 11,
Griffin Kugler and Austin Hoberman going to check into the game for the Redmen. Keaton with a shot, can't get it to go. Kyle Sass with the rebound. Up to Jesse Staples, Sharon Ellis. Jesse Staples got it to go. Nifty move by Jesse to outsmart 2 of them.
Really good to get up and down the court real fast, get a nice little basket.
And J.C. Kellerman answers with a tray of his own, his first points of the night. Jesse Staples dribbles up the court, kicks it to Trace Haven on the left wing. He's going to dribble down the middle of the lane into Kyle Sass down low. Nice move by Kyle Sass to get the bucket and a free throw on the way.
That's a good job by Kyle going up strong, going through that defender and getting that foul.
Also a good by Trace Haven with the assist.
It was. Nice little pass there.
As John Honeycutt, number 4, going to check into the game, and Ethan Fike, a senior, a 5'10" senior, going to check into the game too. Traylon Gross now working on Trace Haven to Miller. Now to Ellis in the right corner. He looks inside, doesn't go there. Miller at the high post. Jesse Staples gets him on the wrist. Ethan Fike had the ball. Jesse Staples swatted him. Jesse's 4th personal, 10th team foul. So double bonus.
Yep. Redmen picked up a lot of fouls into the third quarter there and it's starting to hurt them now.
It's not going to feel good knowing that if you foul somebody, they're going to get to go to the free throw line and potentially score a couple points. Fike puts up a second one, no good. And Traylon Gross with a steal. Couldn't get it to go either. Austin Hobelman with another rebound. Here comes Jesse Staples. The Redmen look a little bit tired and fatigued out there on the court, but Jesse Staples is working magic, going baseline by himself for another pair. Now you see me, now you don't. It's Jesse Staples. Ethan Fike's got it. Now Ellis in the right wing. He's going to pass to the top to Honeycutt. Fike, Austin Hobelman all over him. Down inside, Gross into Miller, puts it up off the glass, couldn't get it to go. He was too deep. Timeout going to be called here by Coach Rob Buckmaster, a full timeout. .431 left to go in the game. A big lead for the Panthers, 68-43 over the Smith Center Redmen. And the Panthers usually only score 53 points a game, so they're definitely met their average. And I think they've shot better than 39% from the field, which is also their season average. The Redmen will play again on Friday on the road, as Griffin Kugler is going to get set for a pair of free throws as they are in the double bonus. Ball's up, and he got it. Griffin gets set for his second free throw opportunity, and it's up, and that's also in. Griffin Kugler, just a freshman, but he's a good freshman. Very good freshman. Reese Buckmaster going to check back in. He's got 4 fouls, so one more and he will no longer be on the floor. Honeycutt into Miller, Ellis in the right wing. Now Gross has it at the top of the key, trying to set up the offense for the Panthers. Looking for penetration. Clay Fike dribbles to the free throw line, takes a shot, got it, banked it in. There's Ethan Fike. Griffin Kugler going to play point guard for the Redmen. Trace Haven, the senior, got it on the right side. To the top for Austin Hobelman from the elbow, air ball, but Jesse Staples with the rebound, goes up and in. 70-47, the score. Panthers on top. Ellis in the right corner. Austin Hobelman swats it away. Now to Reese Buckmaster. Reese trying to push it up the floor for the Redmen, working on Fike. And the Panther man-to-man defense. Griffin Kugler. Now Haven's got it. He's going to be on John Honeycutt. Inside to Hobelman. He's going to go up off the glass and in. Nifty move by Austin Hobelman. Haven't seen him do that this year. Fike's got it. Now inside. Kicked by Reese Buckmaster. 3:15 and counting as it's a running clock here in the fourth quarter. The Redmen are behind 49-70 to the Phillipsburg Panthers. Fike gonna inbound for the Panthers. Reese Buckmaster's gonna play defense on the inbounds pass. Ellis, then Fike. Inside, Hobelman took it away from Austin Miller, the sophomore. Reese Buckmaster trying to push the pace. Here comes Colby Benoit, back out to Hobelman. Hobelman back out to Benoit. Benoit's going to drive baseline, reverse layup, got it. Colby Benoit for 2. Here comes Ellis. And he stepped out of bounds, does Traylon Gross before he can get the ball on the floor. Rob Buckmaster wants another timeout, a full timeout. 2:18 left to go, 70-51. Panthers up by 19 on the Redmen. Jesse Staples to inbound with 2:18 left to go in the fourth quarter. Trace Haven going to bring it across the timeline. Sharon Ellis, his counterpart. Swing pass, Jesse Staples, three-pointer. Couldn't get it to go. Colby Benoit with a rebound, steps into it. Can't get it. Austin Hobelman steps into it, can't get it. 3 opportunities by the Redmen, and none of them cashed in. Fikes got it on the right wing. He tries to go inside. Reese Buckmaster kicked it again. .145 and counting left to go in the game. Fike to inbound. The senior for the Panthers. And a foul going the other way. Miller, I believe. Miller going to foul Jesse Staples, his first personal foul of the night. The Redmen and Rob Buckmaster called a timeout. Well, Caden, I think this one's all but over. What would maybe be some advice you'd give the Redmen as they move forward into the season?
I can't say anything about this. I don't know much about basketball, so my opinion's invalid here, I think.
Well, that may be.
It's always invalid, isn't it?
Pretty much all the time, yes. Jesse Staples knocks down a free throw. He gets set for his second. And that one's going to be too strong. Colby Benoit going to commit a foul. His first personal foul. I don't know about you, but I think Colby Benoit's got some pretty killer socks.
They are pretty sweet.
Looks like cat in the hat.
Everything. Where's Waldo?
I found him. Coach Sass always tells the story of the time he came over here to coach, and he took over for Coach Rogers in junior high. And the kids wanted to wear these socks that they had that were tall and they had stripes like that. And he said, no, you're not wearing those. And the kids all told him, well, Coach Rogers let him. And he said, well, Coach Rogers isn't very smart then, is he? As John Honeycutt can't put either of his 2 free throws in the basket. But Jesse Staples goes to the other end and hits a 3. Colby Benoit with a steal. Jesse Staples with another 3. 2 in a row for Jesse Staples. And here come the Panthers. It's 58-70, and a walk going to be called on Fike. Ethan Fike going to walk with it. 20 seconds left to go in the game. 70-58. Smith Center trailing. 15 seconds now. Colby Benoit goes inside, puts up a shot, got it. Not much time left. 7 seconds. Redmond down by 10. Sharon Ellis got it now. 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's all over here at Smith Center High School and Stoddard Family Court. The Phillipsburg Panthers over top the Smith Center Redmen 70-60. A quick scoring rundown for the Redmen. Colby Benoit had 10. Jesse Staples off those last 2 3-pointers had 18. Reese Buckmaster with 3. Austin Hobelman with 6. Trenton Colby 5. Trace Haven 4. Kyle Sass with 6. Camden Dietz 3. Griffin Kugler with 2. And Heston Maxwell also had a pair. For the Panthers, J.C. Kellerman with 3, Trey Sides 6, Ty Sides 3, Trey Thompson with 5, Nathan Moon with 3, Jack Pockabeer with 7, Jalen Gross with 2, Casey Keaton with a pair, Chris Van Kooten with 17, and Jordan Ford with 2. Ethan Fike ends the game with a pair. On behalf of Caden Meitler, Greg and Peggy Holman, the crew of Channel 165, and Avery Hawkins, myself, we thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful night.